हेलो। हेलो। Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
Okay, hello, good evening. Is it
Good evening.
visible to all of you?
Sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, yes. So last class we have discussed about the introduction on research methodology. Yes or no? The meaning of research and types of research and little bit about objective. Right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. So we'll start again in detail. Now it is visible to all of you. So last class we have discussed that what do you mean by research? So research is all about a systematic process of gathering, analyzing, interpreting data or information, right? And which helps us in decision making. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes. Suppose for example, suppose someone want to launch a new product. Let us take an example of marketing research. Then what are the question will come actually? Who are the potential customers? What they like and how much they willing to pay, and where should be the location of that particular shop, right? For this what we have to do, we have to do a systematic research like survey, observation, then who are the competitor, right? Then only we can take a decision. Is it visible market research for launching a new product?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now what are the objective of research? There are so many objectives, like research helps us in enhance our knowledge. It helps in problem solving, decision making. It helps in improvement in innovation, different policy we can develop through research, right? What it helps in economic growth, and also it will educate us, which helps in enhancing our education. And research, there is so much impact in our society through research, right? And someone who is doing research, that everybody will give them credit also. So let us discuss one by one. Are you agree that research helps us in advancement or enhance our knowledge? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes.
Definitely. So shall we discuss one by one or what? Hello.
Yes, sir. Point wise, you can
Point
discuss.
wise. So how can we enhance the knowledge through research? Research contributes to the expansion of knowledge in various domains. It may be science, technology, business, or humanity, right? And it help also what? Discover new facts, theory, methodology, pushing the boundary of what is known. That means overall, if someone is doing research, then he will gain knowledge in every sphere. But we are all in business, so we'll focus on how research helps in advancement the knowledge in business. Ready? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. How can also it helps in problem solving. Suppose someone is facing a problem, then how can we solve it? Like in health sector, to know the consumer behavior, that how the product will run successfully. If this type of problem will arise, then how can we overcome those problem and solve those problem? Through research only. Research will only the way to overcome all these things, right? And third point is informed decision making. So if we have proper information or knowledge, then only we can take a proper decision. So what research help? Research provides a foundation for decision making by giving what reliable data, evidence, insights, right? So the most important field is business, where the policy making, medicine, education, there are so many sectors where we can take decision through collecting the data or knowledge, and which helps us in informed decision making. If we have proper information, then only we can take a decision, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now, fourth point is improvement and innovation. Research helps us for continuous improvement. Now, see, we are currently using the smartphone, but 14 years or 15 years back, we have different type of phone. Yes or no? So, how can this possible? Through research only. Are you getting? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, you can also observe that nowadays different apps are there and online shopping is also happening. So earlier it was not there. Yes or no? How it is possible? Because of technological advancement through research, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now policy development. So who can explain that how research helps on policy development and who are making policy? Yes, anyone? Who are making policy and how research helps us in policy development? Hello. Subhasri, are you there or not?
Yes, sir.
Because I am unable to see the members.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yes, yes. Tell me,
Sir,
to develop different policy, how research helps?
sir, it helps. Research helps to develop the policies and strategies effectively.
How? How can someone make different policy through research? And
Excuse me,
who are
sir.
making policy? Yes.
Actually, based on the past record, government notification, past data, they will collect it to the secondary data. From the secondary data, they have to make the policies and they will plan for the future.
Right. Also, they can do different survey from the uh, citizen, right? What are their requirements? Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Present
So,
survey, this primary data and secondary data, they will
right.
collect and they will do the hypothesis testing and finally they will conclude to some conclusion for making new policies.
Right. Like Subhadra Yojana, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
How the government implemented Subhadra Yojana? Because they have done survey. They have done survey that this policy will help them to gain the popularity. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir. It can help for the women, poor
Right.
women, for a startup.
Okay.
Someone's mic is on. Piyusha Mohanty.
Piyush Mahanti.
Please mute. Please mute. Piyusha Mohanty.
Okay. Ready. So through research only this can be developed, right? Similarly, economic growth. Research drives economic growth by creating new industries, improving efficiency, entrepreneurship.
actually, for this type of, excuse me, sir.
Yes,
For,
yes.
for this type of research, it will coming under descriptive research or which research, sir?
Yes. Is it Padhi Babu?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Now see, Padhi Babu, descriptive research and exploratory research. See, a single research work cannot be done through only one type. Are you getting?
Yeah.
Suppose you want to do a research work on any field. So a single type of research like descriptive, exploratory, qualitative will not help you. This is a combination of different types of research. Are you getting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Suppose
Yes, sir.
you want to explore a new thing. So you have already explored, right? So in that case, you have used exploratory resource. Suppose a new thing, suppose a new place is explored by you, that where the suppose gold mine is there. Are you getting?
Yeah.
Suppose then that is belongs to exploratory research. After then, you need to describe all these things in your
Yes.
research paper. That is
Yes.
belongs to descriptive research. Are you getting?
Then this
Similarly,
what then empirical research and this, what is the difference?
see, empirical research is again evidence-based research.
But this is
See,
also evidence based, na?
evidence-based, but descriptive is what? Suppose again, you try to understand. Descriptive research is, suppose I want to do a research on consumer behavior. For example, are you getting?
Yes.
Any topic, consumer behavior in particular area. Suppose what is their behavior, in that case I need to use descriptive, I need to use maybe qualitative, maybe quantitative. So what is descriptive? Descriptive mean I need to describe the demographic data, their occupation, their age, uh, male, female. Those are called desk. We need to describe. So in that case, quantitative also, if numerical value or numerical based data are required, then that is quantitative. Qualitative means, suppose if I want to interview some of the consumer or customer on the basis of quality, then that is included qualitative. So a single research work is a combination of different types of research. So uh, it is not a through a single type of research you cannot complete a research work. Are you getting my point?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes.
No, my doubt only small is there, sir. One
Yes.
is applied research is there,
See,
empirical research is there,
yes,
descriptive. Then what is the difference? Sometimes I get confused. And
confused.
which type of thing we have to go for hypothesis testing, because exploratory means that is very fundamental, basic
Yes,
one. From
yes,
that
yes,
we
yes,
cannot do any
yes,
research,
yes.
and we
Right.
have to make this raw data to a finished data, and
Mhm.
after that we have to go for hypothesis testing and other things.
See, when we are doing hypothesis testing, in that case, there is a called cause effect relationship. If you want to do experiment, then hypothesis testing will help you. Right? Suppose I want to know that if I will implement discount in any product, what is the impact of that um, discount on purchase intention of the customer? That is hypothesis testing.
Sir.
Are you getting my point? So
Yes, sir.
for that hypothesis testing also, I need to use descriptive research also, because
Sir.
how many customers I have from them I have collected the data. What are their occupation? What are their buying capacity? In that case, that is descriptive. Try to understand. Applied research is what? Suppose you want to solve a problem directly. If you are facing a problem and you want to solve that problem, that is application oriented research. That is also, that comes under hypothesis testing also. Are you getting?
Sir.
See, research is you cannot complete a research through only one type. This is a combination of different type according to our requirement. Clear or not? So
Sir, in case of applied research, no hypothesis testing required, sir.
not necessary. Not necessary. Suppose someone is having problem that why the customer are not coming to my shop, right? If this type
Yeah.
of problem he is facing, then he will think different type of hypothesis. Are you getting? So this is a problem he is facing, yes or no?
Yes,
And
sir.
he want to solve this problem.
Sir.
So he will consider some hypothesis. What are the factor affecting that customers are not coming? So in that case also that is a problem, and he want to solve. So that is applied research. But hypothesis testing is required in that case also. Are you getting or not?
Sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Now see, for example, let us take, there are primary research and secondary research is also there. Are you getting? Hello. So you will tell me that side primary research, the data which are collected by the researcher, on that basis we can say primary research. But under primary research, qualitative is also come and quantitative is also come. Are you getting my point? And in that case, descriptive also come. Right? Whatever information or data we will collect, we need to describe in detail. So a single research work is a combination of different types of research. Ready? We'll discuss again. So let us complete this one. Hello.
Okay, sir. Let us proceed, sir. We'll discuss afterwards, sir.
Okay. So what is the objective of the research? Research is also economic growth. Research drives economic growth by creating new industry, improving efficiency. So if someone will do research, then automatically side by side, new industry will come. The efficiency will also develop, right? So the concept of startup is what? This comes through research. Are you getting? Hello. Earlier, 10 to
Yes, sir.
15 years back, startup is not there. So
Yes, sir.
how can this idea come to the higher authority or government? This is through research only, or they have adopted from somewhere else also. New thing. Ready? They have explored, you can say. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, if obviously through research we can enhance our education also. Research contributes to educational advancement by informing curriculum development, teaching practices. Now you can say that just now what we are doing, this is the impact of research or not? Are you getting my point? Before corona this concept was not there, yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
how can this develop? Through research only. Because if human being face problem in their day-to-day life, then only they think for the what is the solution of this problem. Then they will do the research. Then this online platform came. Yes or no? हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So obviously, what is the direct impact of research? Research direct impact in our society. We are getting the benefit of the research. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
And also research helps to give credit. Credit to whom? Those who are doing research. If someone is doing research, then obviously in the society, his credibility will increase. Are you getting? For example, in academics, suppose where we are working, those who are having very good research publication, they have different credibility. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Like scientists, they have different credibility because of research only, right? And whatever
Yes,
global challenges, like research plays a crucial role in addressing global challenges such as climate change, pandemic, sustainability, right? By studying these issues, researchers develop different type of solution to solve this type of problem. So overall, what is the objective of research? The objective of research is what? It helps the human being in every respect of their life. Yes or no? So if a question will come, write down the meaning of research and objective of research. At least if it is a long question, then you need to write these 10 points. Hello, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Okay. Then in your syllabus, importance of research in business decision making. So you'll feel it is similar to like objective. So see, what is the importance? Since in research we are using data mostly in business, so if you have enough data or enough information, then it helps in decision making. That is what in objective also. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now market understanding. Research helps businesses understand the market trends, customer preference, right? Emerging needs, ensuring that products and service, they are doing continuous research to know the behavior of customer, and accordingly they change their policy, right? They are doing survey, interview, right? uh, Continuously to get the data, and after getting the data they are analyzing those data, and then only they can take the proper decision, right? And what also research help in risk mitigation. So if you have proper information, then you can take a decision properly, so that you can avoid the different problem in your life or in business also, right? If they are facing risk or uncertainty, then how can we overcome those situation? If you have enough information or data or research based evidence, yes or no? अरे हाँ कि नहीं? Suppose someone wants to invest in share market, so can anyone arbitrarily invest in share market, or before investing he need to do some research? Hello.
Sir, we have to research before investing on
So in that,
any.
case, what kind of research you will do? What type of research?
We will research about the company, about the profits having before 5 years at least. We
At
will
least
check the profit and the selling and expenditures, and
trending
the
of that particular, or the company detailed data of their company, right? How
yes,
the
sir.
The
company is
products
doing.
and the services the company offers, the sales and profit margins, profit,
Profit
Right. There are
margins.
so
NDCS.
many things we have to do research. See, research does not mean that it is a very big work we have to do. Sometimes it is a very uh, complicated, or sometimes it is also, before doing any small decision also, we, we are doing research. Are yes or no? Suppose uh, someone want to buy a mobile, arbitrarily he or she will buy? No. Either he will collect the information from their friend if they have those mobile, or they will read the review. So first we are collecting data, gathering, analyzing. We are not using statistical analysis to purchase a mobile, but still then we are collecting some information. Yes or no? Then only we are taking a decision. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Same like innovation and competitiveness, research supports innovation by identifying new technology, processes, business model that can give business a competitive edge, right? Research driven innovation can differentiate a business from competitors and foster long term success. Now, coronavirus they have developed. So, what kind of research? Padibabu, are you there? We have developed we have developed a new vaccine due to corona. So what kind of research this one? Research type. Hello.
Sir, they must have researched about the virus first, and then how they spread, what is the symptoms of that virus, and how powerful it was. According to that, they made the vaccine.
And I am asking about whether it is basic, whether it is applied, whether it is what kind of research this one? Hello.
Yes, sir.
It is belongs to what kind of research?
The biological research.
Biological research. So, but to develop that vaccine, how many?
It's applied research.
So yes, applied research it's okay, but to develop only applied research, or there are so many other researchers also included in that particular development. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me. Only applied research or some other research also
Sir,
we can include?
descriptive research also there.
Describe me how descriptive research is included in that case?
Sir, they must researched about the virus, and means we also got to know na, that this virus was there before many years, but it developed due to the pollution and all. So they must have researched about that virus first, na? How that get developed, that virus got developed, etc.
Also, they will collect the symptoms of different age groups. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
So
that will come under diagnostic research, na sir?
yes, see diagnostic research में भी तो हम क्या describe करेंगे कि नहीं? Suppose human behavior को अगर मैं I want to do the research on human behavior, then I need to describe the detail about different human beings in age group. Their See, there are so many parameters we need to describe first. If something is described, it comes under descriptive. Diagnostic, it's okay. That's why I'm saying that any particular research cannot be completed through one type. It is a combination of. Are you getting? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Padhu, you are thinking that through only one research type we can complete a research work. No, it is a combination. That's why research is sometimes known as mixed method research also.
Sir.
Right? Okay. Yes, same strategic planning like research helps business in strategic decision making by providing insight into long-term trends. Now, when Geo launched, right, without any research, they have launched that Geo SIM. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So they must have done what? Various survey. Also, their competitors what? Uh, Policy. So that they
Sir,
have
this
started.
having a story also.
They
How Ambani sir created
uh,
this, decided to
so
create a
without any
Geo SIM.
research, without any research, they cannot succeed. So that's why they have first launched that uh, product free. So easily they have what acquire the customers in a very large scale, and now they are in which position? हेलो, जियो का स्टेटस अभी क्या है?
सर बहुत ज्यादा.
बहुत ज्यादा है. So before, similarly, any product launched or any design they are changing in a product through survey customers preference, right? They are doing survey, but in that case we cannot say this is experimental research. This is just observation or survey. Experimental research is what where we can manipulate the variable and see the impact of that research. What is the impact? And accordingly we'll take the decision. Are you getting? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, what is the importance of research? It improves the performance. So, if you analyze the internal operation and processes, business can identify inefficiency on different area or where the improvement can be possible. This is what research will help us. And customer insights. This research, like customer behavior psychology, can guide business in how to engage customer effectively, improve customer satisfaction, and build brand loyalty. Through research only, these are the importance. And similarly, policy and compliance. Research helps businesses to understand and comply with regulatory requirements, industry standards, environmental concerns, ensuring they stay compliant and avoid the legal complication. So importance and objective both are also you can say relatable. So you can write like this. Is it clear or what? These are
Yes,
the
sir.
things we know it, but we have to systematically we have to write it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now last class we have discussed this types of research, basic research, applied research. Padhyav, you read one by one. It is visible to you? Hello? Okay, anyone you can read. Types of research in business. One by one
Sir,
we'll
may I?
discuss. Yes, you can. Or anyone else.
Basic research. This type of research seeks to expand knowledge without immediate practical application, focusing on understanding fundamental principles. Example, a study examining the psychological factors influencing consumer decision making. It may not target a specific product but enhances the understanding of consumer behavior.
So why it is basic research? Basic research or fundamental research is what? This cannot be directly applicable. But what happened that knowledge will help us to apply in different cases. If you know the consumer behavior or consumer preference, then you can apply those things in other cases also. This is in business. In some other field, yes, last class I have told there are so many mathematical and physical, chemical equations are there. Those are basic research that is not directly applicable, but that can be used in different field in different applied research. Are you getting? Hello. There are so many mathematical
Yes, sir.
equations are there. Those are used while we are doing in our application oriented research. They are not directly, the impact is not directly, but it is indirectly. The immediate application is not there for basic research, but the use of basic research is vast, you can say. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, applied research is what? Applied research addresses specific problems and try to solve those problems. Suppose some retail company is doing research that the store layout impact customer spending patterns aiming to increase sales. Right? They are doing the research that how can they what they put their products or where they want to open what their store so that it may increase the customer expenses or what increase the sale. That means applied research means we need the solution immediately. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And what is qualitative? Obviously, last class we have discussed qualitative is what? That is based on what? That is based on observation only. We can observe or we can collect the information through verbally, through interviews, right? Focus group, their feelings, right? Yes or no? Through observation also, we can also collect the information.
Yes, sir.
And what is quantitative? Quantitative is based on numerical data, right? And suppose why it is numerical data? For example, you all are having your lunch and dinner in various restaurant. Yes or no? जाते हो कि नहीं सब?
जी, sir.
Yes, sir.
After then, what you are doing there? They are requesting you all that please give some rating. अरे हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
So those ratings have a particular scale, 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, right? And accordingly you will give your data and they will collect. Those are in which form? Those are in numbers. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So those type of research is based on quantitative. But sometimes a particular research also a combination of qualitative and also quantitative. So those type of research you can say mixed method research. So in that case we need survey and also we need what interview method also. Are you getting?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes, sir.
In case of suppose in any organization you want to know that what is the satisfaction level of employee working in that organization. Got it? So how to collect data? Through quantitative? अरे हाँ कि नहीं?
जी, sir.
Yes. But
Yes,
for
sir.
qualitative, if you want to know that what is the requirement of employee, then what kind of policy the organization has introduced or taken, to whom you have to visit in that organization, किसके पास जाने से आपको इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगा? एम्प्लॉय का सब जानने के लिए कहा किसके पास जाने के पड़ेगा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में?
Teacher.
सर मैनेजर के पास
HR जो
HR
HR
या
मैनेजर होगा. So in that case you have to do interview of different HR of different organization. From those kind of data is known as qualitative data, right? Hello.
yes sir.
And it combines mixed method research. Now you see descriptive research. So last class also we have discussed this research aimed to describe the characteristic trends as they exist. Whatever exists, we have to, if it is not clearly mentioned, then we need to describe in our research work so that it is helpful to others to know that. Ready? What do you mean by demographic profile? Who can say? Hello.
Sir, age related
Demographic profile means it is the
gender.
regarding to human age or gender and like this.
Also their income, yes or no?
Income, yes, incomes and their behavioral aspects.
So this is what we need to describe, that who are our target respondent. We need to collect the detailed data from them and we need to describe in our, I will show you a research paper, which part is descriptive, you will clearly understood. Are you getting? मैं एक research paper दिखाऊंगा आपको.
Yes sir.
Right. Now see exploratory research. Exploratory research, what? This used if something is unknown. And here hypothesis is not required actually. It only helps to gather the insight for future studies. For example, a startup explore the potential demand for a new application by conducting open-ended survey and interview. Are you getting this example? A startup explore the potential demand for a new application by conducting open-ended survey and interview. What does it mean? Hello. Hello.
Sir, which line?
The example of exploratory research.
A startup explore the potential demand for a new application by conducting open-ended survey and interviews.
Interview. So what does it mean?
It means the researcher will interview to potential end user about the demand of the application, whether they need such type of requirements, they have such type of requirements for this app.
All right. So are you getting now what is exploratory?
Exploring means, for example, nothing is there. For example, there is we get some gas, oil is there. Yeah, some minerals are there. We have to explore. We have to explore.
The thing is there, but we need to explore. Are you getting? Through research. Are you getting? अरे वो मिनरल उधर नहीं होता तो हम कैसे एक्सप्लोर करेंगे? We need to explore. Thing is already exists. See, all the things are already exist, but we need to explore through our research a new thing, right?
Yes
It is
sir.
completely different. After exploring, we need to describe. Again, it comes under descriptive. Suppose government explore that in Angul there are so many coal mines, bauxite. Recently I have gone through in paper, right? So someone
Yes,
has explore that, then again they need to describe that how much mines or how much minerals are there in detail, right? Otherwise, how can the people will get the knowledge? The same research we have used two things: first explore, then describe. Hello, are you getting?
yes, sir.
Now, explanatory research. What do you mean by explain? Who can say what is explain? We use this word regularly. Explain this thing means what?
Elaborate.
Elaborate. Elaborate about what?
Elaborate about the findings.
Findings. So, mostly explanatory research is what? This is a cause and effect relationship, right? So, cause and effect relationship between variables. We will discuss that there are mostly two variables used in research. One is dependent, another is independent, right? Hello. Now, who can give me an example of a sentence where both independent and dependent variables are there? And that also relate to cause and effect relationship. Hello. Are you getting my point? Tell me a
Sir,
sentence
yes, sir.
where
We are getting.
both independent and dependent variables used, and also that is leads to cause and effect relationship between the variables. Yes, yes. jaldi jaldi ko.
Sir, we don't have any example, sir.
No example. There are so many example.
Sir, Bujai Porole.
If we study hard, then automatically the result will good. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If there is an increase in price of a particular product, then demand will what? Decrease. Are you getting my point? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So who is independent? Who is dependent? Suppose someone is study sincerely in a semester, and obviously the result is good. So who is dependent? Who is independent here?
Study well is
Sir,
the independent.
sir, result is dependent on studies.
Yeah. Result is dependent on the preparation. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Suppose this government implemented Subhadra Yojana. Now we will see the result whether they will win the election or not. Are you getting my point? This is an example. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So what is the example? This type of research known as causal research or cause and effect relationship between the variables, and those variable and independent dependent. Now see the example. A restaurant investigate whether a change in menu pricing affects customer footfall and spending patterns. Now in this example or in this sentence, who is dependent, who is independent? Hello. समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं?
सर ये एग्जाम्पल में थोड़ा सा
There is nothing. A restaurant investigate whether a change in menu pricing. That means he is focused on where changing the pricing of different type of dish, and he is trying to observe whether it affects the customer footfall. Means what? Whether there is a increase in customer in that particular restaurant or there is a decrease. That means menu pricing का change कस्टमर फुटफॉल में अफेक्ट किया कि नहीं, और दे आर स्पेंडिंग पैटर्न्स में. हेलो
सर डिपेंड करता है अगर उसका जो क्वालिटी
नो 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 सी डिपेंड करेगा नहीं करेगा वो रिसर्च बोलेगा, ठीक है, बट दिस इज अ स्टेटमेंट.
Sir,
Are you
in this
getting?
statement, this menu is the independent cost of the dish
Very
that
good,
is
very
the
good. Menu is
independent
the,
and dependent.
yes, yes. Change in menu pricing is independent, and customer footfall in that particular restaurant is dependent.
Sir,
Yes or
one
no?
thing is that government taking census and
Yes.
all this, that is coming under which research, sir?
Survey? Census
Survey
survey?
is coming under what? Descriptive.
See, again, there is a problem. In that case, descriptive will also come, na? What are the age group? What is the young mass? Uh, old? How many old peoples are there? What are
That
the
will not be
different?
exploratory, no, sir?
No, that is completely descriptive. We need to describe. But something new information will come. Obviously, we can say that the government will say we explore this thing.
Now, you told
So
one
you cannot, no, no,
empirical.
see, we cannot decline that exploratory will not come, right? So again, I am saying you that a single, any particular research is not a single type of research. This is a combination of different type of research. Got it? Try to understand. It is not alone descriptive or it is not alone exploratory. Try to understand the word. Exploratory क्या है, descriptive क्या है, इसको थोड़ा समझो, so that you can relate it. Ready?
Sir.
Now, cross-sectional research. This is a new thing we have never discussed in the last class. Cross-sectional means in a particular time, if you want to do something, that is known as cross-sectional research. But see, now you can say that each cross-sectional research में descriptive आएगा कि नहीं, में भी आ सकता है. समझ रहे हो? Cross-sectional research is okay. It is done on a particular time. But if some data will come and we have described in detail regarding the respondent, then it descriptive also come under cross-sectional research. Hello. Suppose you see a survey to measure the employee satisfaction level in January 2025. Suppose now is to collect the information from this employee, we need to describe the detail about different type of employee in that organization. So it is in January 2025. That's why it is cross-sectional. But if you want, if you describe the detail about different type of employee working in that organization, so descriptive also come, quantitative is also come if some numerical data is involved in that particular research. Are you getting? Hello? Or no?
Yes. सर क्रॉस सेक्शनल रिसर्च मतलब एक पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम के लिए होगा ना,
A particular time. And
पर्टिकुलर टाइम.
longitudinal
ओके.
research is a long-term research. Right?
यस.
Longitudinal research is a long time research. It comes under over a period of time. So why customers are loyal to a particular brand for a decade or 2 decades? Then people are doing research. That is what? That is one type of longitudinal research. Right? Are you getting? Or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now again this
Sir,
see time.
sir,
Yes.
one question. Sir, for example, for going to space, that
Yes.
researchers
Obviously,
research
longitudinal research. Yes, obviously.
longitudinal. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
obviously. So
Yes, sir.
ये तो इतना जल्दी नहीं होगा ना. They are
हाँ,
doing
yes, sir.
from the years. Now develop any medicine or any vaccine, since the development of cancer vaccine is going on from the last 20 to 30 years. So what type of research is that one? It is a longitudinal research. Again, it is basic. Are you getting my point? So
yes,
इसका अंदर
sir.
सब आएगा. So that's why a single type of research will not help to complete a research work. Research work is a combination of different type of research according to our requirement, right? Historical research, what do you mean by, so I can say historical research, what do you mean by that? Who can say historical research? Hello?
सर पुराने चीजों को लेकर रिसर्च करना
So
कि
obviously,
पहले राजा लोग कैसे रहते थे, क्या था, उनकी चीजें कैसे थे, उनके तलवार कैसे थे, वगैरह वगैरह.
so after doing that research, we need to describe in detail, na?
Yes, sir.
So again, that descriptive, what happened?
Ranjita ma'am is host now. That's why
Okay, thank you very
आपका
much.
screen sharing.
Okay.
Yes,
So we'll meet
sir.
in the next class, huh?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Have a
Okay.
good night, sir.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night. Good night. Good night.
ମୋ ମୁହଁ କଣ ଦେଖା ହଉଛି? ମୋ
I can share the PPT. Hello? Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Anyone, can you share the mobile number so that I can give you the notes? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, Subhasri, you write down my number 7978
Sir, 1 minute. Just a minute.
7978 062
Sir, 1 minute. 7978
062
062
690.
690. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can send a message to me so that I can share. Any one
Yes,
of
sir.
you.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Very good evening to all of you. Am I audible?
Good evening,
evening,
sir.
sir.
Good
Yes,
evening,
sir.
Very good
sir.
evening. Very good evening. Very good evening, all of you. So today is a holiday, and on the holiday we are supposed to study. Anyway, so shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Last time, someone of you were asking me that in case when a bank goes on to disclose the financial information of its customer to the court of law, whether the bank should intimate it to the customer or not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. As you have already pointed out, the provision related to the IT Act,
IT
I
Act
went through
section
that.
72, section 72 and 72A.
But after discussing it with my banking friends, I found that the breach of confidentiality is actually being protected under the compulsion of the court. So when a court actually orders the bank to disclose the financial informations of any of its customer, the bank is bound to provide that. And in that case, it is not mandated upon the bank to disclose it or to intimate it to the customer. It's not mandatory. It's optional. Have you got it, sir?
I got your point that bank is also saying, matlab, he's not saying in that way, but he's insisting we have order from court. Yes, you have order from court. I am not denying to. I am not also opposing to why you share my data. You share data, but my submission is you should give a parallel intimation that we are sharing your data. Maybe
That's
there
why I
is
said to you, na, it's not mandatory on the bank. It's optional. Bank
if you
is
see
not mandated to disclose the information or disclose the information that it has shared the financial information related to the customer before the court.
So if you see IT Act 70, Section 72 and 72A clearly mentioned.
But actually, I discussed it with some of my friends who are in the banks in some higher positions.
Yes,
They
sir.
told me that this is not mandated upon the bank. The bank is not bound to give the information or give the intimation to the customer. If it wishes so, if the customer is a very good customer, if there is a good relationship being maintained with the branch where the customer is maintaining its account, then the branch manager or any bank official of such hierarchy, they can disclose it or they can intimate it to the customer. But it is not mandated, optional. He said that କରିପାରନ୍ତି ନ କରି ବି ପାରନ୍ତି.
Sir,
Mandatory
bank
ନୁହେଁ ଯେ ସେମାନେ କରିବାକୁ ବାଧ୍ୟ.
sir, bank is not
Yes.
beyond law. Yeah.
Bank is not beyond law.
So
Sir,
optional.
Actually,
last
it is related to the. Yes, sir.
Today that credit creation will start, sir. Hello.
We'll discuss the credit creation. Actually, this question was raised by sir in the last class. That's why actually this question was raised by sir in the last class. That's why I'm trying to resolve it.
And actually, we have only 8 classes, sir. It's very precious.
I know that. I know that.
Let us go for the topic, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll leave it and we should go.
Okay, thank you. So you talked about the credit creation. So today we'll discuss about the credit creation. We have already pointed out the banking system as well as the principles on which the commercial banks basically function. And from those discussions, we found that commercial banks are considered to be the backbone of the financial system of any country because these banks help in facilitating the transactions which takes place in the economy. Basis. Are there different
Sir,
types
your
of loans?
voice is not clear.
One is my voice is not clear.
Yes, sir. Now it's clear.
Okay. So as a result of that, we can conclude that the commercial banks basically are playing 3 major roles in an economy. They basically act as a financial intermediary between the savers and the investors community. They act as a constituent of the payment system through which they facilitate the transactions which takes place in an economy. And ultimately, they also act as a financial services provider. So apart from the deposit of money and lending of money, some other financial services are also being rendered by the commercial banks. So in that process, today we'll start with the discussion how the banks help in creating credit. Okay. So as I already told to you that credit creation is one of the important functions of commercial banks. And the credit creation arises from the fact that banks accept deposits of money, and after keeping the reserves, they go on to use that money in the form of lending mostly. So when some loan is being sanctioned in the name of some person, the entire amount is not being disbursed by the bank. Rather, an account is being opened in the name of the loanee, and to that account, the amount is being disbursed. From that account, the loanee is supposed to take the money. So when an account in the name of the loanee is being opened, that automatically becomes a deposit on the part of the bank. I'm going to show you some uh, aspects through which you can easily find out. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just go through that. As I have already pointed out, what is the importance of credit creation and how it is being done. Entire financial system through the power of creating credit acts as a money multiplier. You discussed about that credit multiplier, so it's money multiplier. The banks act as a money multiplier, and it is not the creation of credit is basically considered to be the ability of the commercial banks to expand deposits and loans. If you go through the example, you can find that suppose a person deposits some amount of money, let's suppose it is 1,000 crores. Then after keeping the reserve, which is basically in the form of cash reserve ratio, the rest amount is being paid in the form of loan. So when 1,000 rupees is being accepted in the form of deposits, a deposit account is being maintained. So in the deposit account, the amount credited is 1,000 crore. Now, when out of that 1,000 crore, after keeping the reserve, the next rest amount is being lent, which is written in the example as 900 crores. So that 900 crores becomes credited to the loan account of the loanee, to whom the loan has been lent. So here 1,000 crore, there in another account 900 crore, together it becomes 1,900 crore. But on the basis of that 1,000 crore, it is the banks which on account of maintaining double entry bookkeeping method multiplies that 1,000 crore into 1.9 thousand crores. In that process, it actually continues. So the formula for money multiplier, as you know, is basically dependent upon the cash reserve ratio, which we discussed in the last class. So whatever is the cash reserve ratio, if you take the reciprocal of cash reserve ratio and multiply it with the initial deposit, you can find what is the total amount credited by the bank. Suppose if CRR is 10%, then credit multiplier is 1 by 10%, where 10% is being written in the decimal form as 0.10. So 1 by 0.10 converts into 10. 10 into initial deposit. Initial deposit, suppose here is 1,000 crore. So total credit is 10,000 crore. So out of 1,000 crore rupees of initial deposit, the bank has the ability to create 10,000 crores of money in the entire banking system. It is known as your credit creation. But for the credit creation to happen, we need to take certain assumptions, as it has already been pointed out, that whatever money is being lent by the bank, it becomes in the banking system, redeposited into the banking system. Suppose A has deposited money in bank X, X has lent it to person B, then B will have to deposit the same amount in any other bank, like bank Y or bank Z. So in the banking system, the money circulates. It should not go beyond the banking system. Similarly, as per the provision, the banks need to keep the cash reserve ratios. After keeping the cash reserve ratio, the rest amount will be used in the form of lending. And also there should not be any currency leakages. These are the assumptions we need to undertake. Clear?
सर बुझी हेलानी एटा टिके
कोडा कहना
ओडिया रे
कोडा
कहि देबे कि
कहना
ओडिया कि हिंदी रे
कोडा कहना
एटा सर ए जो क्रेडिट क्रिएशन टा जो ଆମର 10,000 କୋଟି ଟଙ୍କା ଜଣେ ଡିପୋଜିଟ 1,000 କୋଟି ଡିପୋଜିଟ କଲେ ସେଟା 10,000 କେମିତି
हाँ
ହେଇଯାଉଛି?
से 1,000 कोटी टा जो डिपोजिट होची आमे कहले जे कैश रिजर्व रेशियो जेतिकी रहउची सेतिकी रखला पर जहाँ बळिला सेटाको ସେମାନେ लोन आकारे देले तो
ଆଜ୍ଞା
1,000 कोटी रु सपोज 10% आपण कैश रिजर्व रेशियो रखिले ताने 100 कोटी रखिदिले और 900 कोटी रहला ए 900 कोटी
ଆଜ୍ଞା
रु आपण लेंड कले लोन आकारे देले
ଆଜ୍ଞା
लोन आकारे जहाँ को दउछंती सेठी आपण डायरेक्ट ताको पैसा न देकी ता नारे आपण ଗୋଟେ लोन अकाउंट खोलुछंती जो लोन
ଆଜ୍ଞା
अकाउंट टा ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ରେ ଖୋଲୁଛି so automatically that 900 rupees is being deposited in your bank so ଏଇ 1,000 ଟଙ୍କାରୁ ଆପଣ 1,900 ଟଙ୍କା ଏଇଠି କରିଦେଲେ ସେ ସେମ୍ 1,000 ରୁ ଆପଣ 900 ଲୋନ ଆକାରରେ ଦେଲେ ତ ଡିପୋଜିଟ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ରେ 1,000 ଦେଖେଇଲେ 900 ଦେଖେଇଲେ ଲୋନ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ରେ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ 900 ଦେଖେଇଲେ ସେଇ 900 ଟାକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବି ବା ଯାହାକୁ ଆପଣ ଲେଣ୍ଡ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଉଠେଇ ଦଉଛି ସିଏ ତାକୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ସପୋଜ ଡିପୋଜିଟ କରୁଛି ସିଏ ସେଇ 900 ଟଙ୍କାରୁ 10% 900 କୋଟି ଟଙ୍କାର 10% ରଖିବ କ୍ୟାଶ ରିଜର୍ଭ ରେସିଓ ବାକି 810 କୋଟି ଟଙ୍କା ସେ ପୁଣି ଲୋନ ଦବା ଆଉ କାହାକୁ ଏଇଭଳିଆ ଭାବରେ ଏଇ ପ୍ରୋସେସରେ ସେଟା ଚାଲିବ ଚାଲିଲେ ଅଲ୍ଟିମେଟଲି କେତେ କ୍ରେଡିଟ ଆପଣ କରିପାରିବେ ସପୋଜ ଆପଣ 1,000 କୋଟି ରଖିଛନ୍ତି 1,000 କୋଟିକୁ କେତେ ଯାଏଁ ଆପଣ ନେଇପାରିବେ ଆମେ ଏଠି କହିଲେ 1,000 କୋଟିକୁ ଆପଣ 10,000 କୋଟି ନେଇପାରିବେ ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସିଆରଆର ଟା 10% ହେଇଥିବ ସो ଏଟା ଡିପେଣ୍ଡ କରୁଛି କ୍ୟାଶ ରିଜର୍ଭ ରେସିଓ କେତେ ଅଛି ତେଣୁ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଂ ସିଷ୍ଟମରେ ଯାହା ଆପଣ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି that depends upon the cash reserve ratio whatever is the cash reserve ratio ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସେଇ କ୍ୟାଶ ରିଜର୍ଭ ରେସିଓର ରେସିପ୍ରୋକାଲ ନଉଛନ୍ତି ତାକୁ ଇନିସିଆଲ ଡିପୋଜିଟ ରେ ମଲ୍ଟିପ୍ଲାଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯାହା ଆସିବ ସେଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଟୋଟାଲ କ୍ରେଡିଟ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ହବ
ଯଦି
ତାମାନେ
ସିଆରଆର
ଏଠି
5% ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ତାହେଲେ ଏଟା ସାର୍ 5,000 crore ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା।
ହଁ କମିଯିବ ଏଠି ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ରେ ନେଲେ 10,000 ବୋଲି
ହଁ ହଁ ନାଇଁ ସେଇ କଥା ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ସାର୍।
ହୁଁ, ରହିଥାନ୍ତି Then, ଆମେ ଯୋଉ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ କଥା କହୁଛେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ what are the different factors which can influence the credit creation activity or credit creation process of the banking system so we just talked about the CRR if CRR goes on changing automatically the total amount to be credited by the banking system will also change ଆପଣ ଯେମିତି କହିଲେ 10% ଜାଗାରେ ଯଦି 5% ହବ ତାହେଲେ 10,000 କୋଟିଟା 5,000 କୋଟି ହେଇଯିବ ତେଣୁ ସିଆରଆର ଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯେତେ ଅଧିକା ରହିବ ଆପଣ କ୍ରେଡିଟ ମଲ୍ଟିପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଟା ସେତେ ଅଧିକା ରହିବ ହାୟର ସିଆରଆର ଯଦି ରହୁଛି ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଲୋୟର କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ହବ ଲୋୟର ସିଆରଆର ରହିଲେ ହାୟର କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ହବ ତାର ରେସିପ୍ରୋକେସନ ଟା ଆମେ ନଉଛୁ ସ୍ଟାଟ୍ୟୁଟୋରୀ ଏଇଟା ବୁଝିହେଲା ନା ବୁଝିହେଲାନି ହ୍ୟାଲୋ
ହଁ ସାର୍
ହ୍ୟାଲୋ
ବୁଝିଗଲା ସାର୍।
ହଁ ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ 5% କଥା କହିଲେନି
ହୁଁ
5%
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେଇଟା ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି 20,000 କୋଟି ହେଇଯିବ 5,000 କୋଟି ହବନି
ଆଚ୍ଛା ବଢିବ
କାରଣ
ରିଭର୍ସ
5 ହଁ କାହିଁ କହିଲେ 5% ହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ 5% ର ରେସିପ୍ରୋକାଲ ଯଦି ନେବେ 1/0.05 ଆସିଗଲେ ସେଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହେଇଯିବ 20 value ଟା 20 ହେଇଯିବ 20 into initial deposit ଆପଣଙ୍କର 100 crores ଅଛି, so that will come to 2000 crores.
ସାର୍ ଏଟା ମଲ୍ଟିପ୍ଲାଏ କେମିତି ହବ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ବୁଝେଇଦେବେ?
ମଲ୍ଟିପ୍ଲାଏ ହବ ହେଲାନି, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯେହେତୁ ଡବଲ ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ବୁକ୍ କିପିଂ ମେଥଡ ରେ ଆପଣ କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଡିପୋଜିଟ ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରି କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଲୋନ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରି କରୁଛନ୍ତି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଲୋନ ଟା ଆପଣ ସେଇ ଡିପୋଜିଟ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ରେ ହିଁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ସେଥିପାଇଁ କି ଏଠି କଣ କି ଗୋଟେ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ କୁ ଆପଣ ଏକ୍ସପାଣ୍ଡ କରିଦେଲେ ଯୋଡେ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ରେ ଦିଟା ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ କୁ ଆପଣ ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି, ଗୋଟାକରେ ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି 1000 କୋଟି, ଗୋଟାକରେ ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି 900 କୋଟି, 1900 କୋଟି ହେଇଗଲା। ଆପଣ କହିବେ ଯେ ଆମ ପାଖରେ 1900 କୋଟି ଅଛି, ଦିଟା କଷ୍ଟମର ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହେଲେ, ଗୋଟେ ଡିପୋଜିଟର ହେଲେ, ଗୋଟେ ଲୋନି ହେଲେ। ତାପରେ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ସେଇ 900 କୋଟି କୁ ଯଦି ସେଇ ଲୋକ ନେଇଗଲା, ସେ ନେଇକି ତାର ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କୋଉ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ରଖିଲା, ସେଇ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କଣ କରିବ, ସେ 900 କୋଟିର 10% ପୁଣି ରଖିଲା କ୍ୟାଶ ରିଜର୍ଭ ଆକାରରେ, ଆଉ ଯୋଉ 810 କୋଟି ରହିଲା ସେଟାକୁ ସେ ଲୋନ ଆକାରରେ ଦବ। ଏଇଭଳିଆ ସିଷ୍ଟମରେ ଚାଲିବ ଆପଣ। ତେଣୁ ସେମିତି ମଲ୍ଟିପ୍ଲାଏ ହେଇ ହେଇ ଯାଉଛି। ତେଣୁ ସିଆରଆର ଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯେତେ କମ ରହିବ, ଆପଣଙ୍କର କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ଟା ସେତେ ଅଧିକା ହବ। ସିଆରଆର ଟା ଯେତେ ଅଧିକା ହବ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ଟା ସେତେ କମ ହବ। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ ଯେ ସିଆରଆର ଟା ନର୍ମାଲି ଆମେ 3% ରୁ 7% ଭିତରେ ହିଁ ରଖୁ। maximum time ରେ ଯଦି ଦେଖିବେ, it generally hovers around 5 to 5.5%, but in general 3% ରୁ 7% ଭିତରେ ହିଁ ସିଆରଆର ରଖାଯାଏ, ତାଠୁ ଉପରକୁ ରଖାଯାଏନି, କାରଣ ସେଟା କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ କୁ ଆଫେକ୍ଟ କରିବ। So the lower the CRR, the higher will be the credit creation. The higher the CRR, the lower will be the credit creation. Similarly, we also discussed about the SLR, statutory liquidity ratio, जोटा कि banks generally keep with themselves to meet the needs and requirements of their customers. तो ଯେତେ ଅଧିକା SLR ଆପଣ ରଖିବେ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ability to lend କମିଯିବ। ସପୋଜ 100 ଟଙ୍କା ଆପଣ ଡିପୋଜିଟ ଆକାରରେ ମୋବିଲାଇଜ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ତା ଦେହରୁ 5% ରଖୁଛନ୍ତି ସିଆରଆର, ଆଉ 25% ରଖିବେ ଆପଣ SLR। ତାମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଲେଣ୍ଡିଂ କାପାସିଟି ଏଇଠି 70 କି ଖସି ଆସିଲା। 5% କଟିଥିଲେ 95 ଥାନ୍ତା, ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର SLR ଟା 10% ଥାନ୍ତା ତାହେଲେ 85 ଟଙ୍କା ଆପଣ ଲେଣ୍ଡ କରିପାରିଥାନ୍ତେ, କିନ୍ତୁ SLR ଟା ଯଦି ଏଠି 25% ହେଇଯିବ, ତାହେଲେ ଏଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଲେଣ୍ଡିଂ କାପାସିଟି ଟା 70 କି ଖସି ଆସିବ। ତେଣୁ SLR ଟା ଯେତେ ଅଧିକା ହବ, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଲେଣ୍ଡିଂ କାପାସିଟି ବା ଲେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଆବିଲିଟି କମିଯିବ। ଲେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଆବିଲିଟି କମିଗଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ କମିଯିବ। ତେଣୁ ସିଆରଆର ରେ ଆମେ କହିଲେ ଅଧିକା ସିଆରଆର ହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ କମ ହଉଛି। SLR ରେ ବି ସେମ ଥିଙ୍ଗ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ, ଯଦି ଅଧିକା SLR ହବ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ଟା କମିଯିବ, କାରଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଲେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଆବିଲିଟି ଆଜ ଏ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରିଡ୍ୟୁସ କରିଯାଉଛି। ଆଉ ଯଦି public demand for cash ରହିବ, if people hold cash instead of depositing, then the multiplier effect reduces. କାରଣ ଆପଣ ଯେତେ କ୍ୟାଶ ଘରେ ରଖିବେ, ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଂ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ରେ ରଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ଆମେ assumption ରେ ନେଲେ କଣ, ମନିଟା ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଂ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ସର୍କୁଲେଟ କରୁଛି, ତାହେଲେ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ଅଧିକରୁ ଅଧିକ ହବ। But if people demands to hold cash more and deposit less, then automatically the credit creation activity will be reduced. Similarly, banking habits ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅଧିକା ରହିବ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ, because in today's digital and banking economies or banking culture, credit creation ଟା ବହୁତ ଅଧିକା ହଉଛି। ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କର banking ଇଏଟା କଣ aspirations, ବା you can say that the fifth habit of the people is more nowadays. That's why they want to keep their money with the bank, they want to invest their money, and everything is being done through banking channel. आजिकली जो हमारा डिजिटल इकोनॉमी हेलानी, जो आपण देखिए जे बैंकिंग चैनल थ्रू रे ही मैक्सिमम सब जगह ट्रांजैक्शन हमर हो। इवन भी गवर्नमेंट जहाँ करूची, जहाँ बेनिफिट्स भी गवर्नमेंट दउची थ्रू बैंकिंग चैनल हो, जोथि हमर फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन करागला, जहाँ फल आपण बैंकिंग सिस्टम भीतर अधिक अधिक पैसा रहिबो। ଯଦି ଅଧିକ ଅଧିକ ପଇସା ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଂ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଭିତରେ ରହିବ, ତାହେଲେ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରଙ୍ଗର ହବ ବେଶୀ। So these are the things which can influence the credit creation activity of banks. बुझेला ना बुझेला नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Have you got it or not?
Yes, sir.
impact of the credit creation or the role of credit creation in the economy, you can find out what positive impact it has, and accordingly some explanation is being given to. So if more credit creation is being done by the banking system, then automatically it will help in lending more amount of money. And as you know, availability of credit, if is more, supposed to be more. So generally, credit creation helps in promoting investment. If the banks can be able to create more and more credit, then it will help in promoting investment in an economy. As a result of which, what will happen? The business persons or business concerns can easily have an access to credit for expansion purposes. So more industries, more companies will be set up or will be expanded, and accordingly investment can be promoted. Because as we all know that investment is the key, or investment is the basic of economic development of a country. If more investment is done, then it will help in increasing more employment opportunities, which in turn leads to increase in more demand, which in turn will lead to increase in income, like that. So as a result of which the country will prosper. So if as a country, or if in an economy, as policymakers, you want to promote investment, you need to ensure that there is sufficient availability of credit facilities in the banking system, for which the credit creation needs to be more and more. That is the reason why you can find that our Indian government also had gone for financial inclusion since 2006, but more aggressively the government went for financial inclusion since 2014. And nowadays you can find that the transactions which take place in the Indian economy, almost all the transactions, they are being facilitated by the banking institutions. So more credit creation helps in promoting investment. Secondly, you can say that because of in promotion of investment, the economic growth is being stimulated in an economy, because the spending gets increased, the production gets increased, the employment opportunities gets increased, as a result of which the economic growth is being stimulated. Similarly, availability of more money in the banking system also enhances liquidity. It means the explanation is that the more credit creation can ensure money supply in the market for smooth trade, because availability of money in the banking system ensures that there is sufficient liquidity in the economy, and ultimately it also supports government policies. But one thing we need to remember, that excessive credit creation can lead to inflation, while inadequate credit can cause economic slowdowns. So we need to have a balance related to the credit creation activities. We should not go for excessive credit creation either, or we should not go for inadequate credit facilities or inadequate credit in the banking system. Because in both cases, either we can have to face with inflationary situation, or we can have to face with economic slowdown. I have also here pointed out an example which we faced during the pandemic period in 2020 and 2021. During the pandemic period, RBI basically went on to reduce the CRR, as we have already pointed out that the less the CRR, the more will be the chance of credit creation, which ultimately will help in economic growth. Okay. Similarly, on loan repayments, moratoriums are also being introduced by the RBI. Moratorium kung janchandi?
Moratorium means ସବୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ମିଶିକି କିଛି ଗ୍ରୁପ ଅଫ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କସ୍ ମିଶିକି ସେଟା
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ, मोराटोरियम टा होची सपोज आपनको लोन गोटे दिया हला सो लोन रो रिपेमेंट टा आपण करे आमे कहू नॉर्मली कहूँ कि जेतले आपण फाइनल अमाउंट ऑफ लोन नहीं गले सेतबेले आपनकर रिपेमेंट स्टार्ट हो सपोज आपनकर 5 लाख टका सैंक्शन ହେଇଛି बट एट ए टाइम तो बैंक दौनी आपण इंस्टॉलमेंट रे नौछन दीटा कि तीन थर रे आपण नेले से 5 लाख ये लास्ट पैसा नहीं गला पर आपनकर रिपेमेंट स्टार्ट हो मोराटोरियम टा होची जे आपनकर रिपेमेंट टा संगे संगे स्टार्ट न होई कि फाइनल जेतले आपण नेले संगे संगे सेटा स्टार्ट न होई कि इट विल स्टार्ट आफ्टर ए सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम जो पीरियड ऑफ टाइम टाको हम मोराटोरियम बोली कहू तो जनरली एग्रीकल्चरल लोन केस रे सपोज आपण ट्रैक्टर किनिया में ट्रैक्टर लोन नेले एठी मोराटोरियम पीरियड टा हम वर्षे दऊ कारण किणु किणु तो आपण रेवेन्यू जनरेट करू ना ट्रैक्टर टाको जो किनिले कोन पे किनिले एग्रीकल्चर पर्पस पे किनिले आपण ताको
स्टडी
यूज
लोन भी सेम सर
हां
स्टडी
हाँ
लोन भी
स्टडी
सेम
लोन भी से स्टडी
हाँ
लोन भी से डिपेंडिंग ऑफ द टाइप ऑफ एजुकेशन फॉर व्हिच यू आर सीकिंग द स्टडी लोन से आपन को मोराटोरियम पीरियड देबे कोठी वर्ष दिया होबे कोठी 2 वर्ष दिया होबे कारण
नहीं
सेपड़ा କିଛି ନାହିଁ ନା
को देइछन 4 वर्ष 2 वर्ष ର कोर्स
ହଁ
हेले
ସେ କହୁଛି କୋଉଠି ବର୍ଷେ କୋଉଠି 2 ବର୍ଷ ଏଇଟା ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କହିଲି ଡିପେଣ୍ଡ କରୁଛି କୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର ଏଜୁକେशन ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ସେଇ ହିସାବରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯାଏ ତା ମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରିପେମେଣ୍ଟ ଟା ମୋରାଟୋରିୟମ ପିରିୟଡ ସରିଲା ପରେ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହଉଛି ଜେନେରାଲ ରିପେମେଣ୍ଟ ଟା କେତେବେଳେ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହୁଏ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ଫାଇନାଲ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଲୋନ ଆପଣ ନେଇଗଲେ ଡିସବର୍ସ ହେଇଗଲା ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଲୋନ ରିପେମେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହୁଏ ଜେନେରାଲି ଲୋନ ରିପେମେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟସ୍ ଆଫ୍ଟର ଦ ଫାଇନାଲ ଡିସବର୍ସାଲ ଅଫ ଦ ଲୋନ କିନ୍ତୁ ମୋରାଟୋରିୟମ ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି ଦେନ୍ ୟୋର ରିପେମେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟସ୍ ଆଫ୍ଟର ଦ ମୋରାଟୋରିୟମ ପିରିୟड इज ओवर ତ
कोरोना
ସେଠି
समय
ମୋରାଟୋରିୟମ
कोरोना समय ठीक कथा सर कोरोना समय रे समस्त को मिलिथिला
ହଁ ସେଇଟା ଏଇଟା ଆରବିଆଇ ଷ୍ଟେପ୍ସ ଟା ନେଇଥିଲା
हम्म
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଯୋଉ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କ୍ରିଏସନ ଟାକୁ ବଢେଇବା ପାଇଁ କାରଣ ଉପରେ ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲେ ଯେ ତାର ପଜିଟିଭ ଇମ୍ପାକ୍ଟ ଟା ରହିଛି ନା ଏଇଟା ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ କୁ ପ୍ରମୋଟ କରୁଛି ଇକୋନୋମିକ ଗ୍ରୋଥ କୁ ଷ୍ଟିମୁଲେଟ କରୁଛି ଲିକ୍ୱିଡିଟି କୁ ଏନହାନ୍ସ କରୁଛି କାରଣ ସେଇ ପିରିୟଡରେ ଦରକାର ଥିଲା ଲୋକଙ୍କର ପଇସା ତେଣୁ ତାର ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ଟା କଣ ହେଲା ନା ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ହାତରେ ଅଧିକା ପଇସା ରହିଲା ଟୁ ଲେଣ୍ଡ ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଅଧିକରୁ ଅଧିକା କ୍ରେଡିଟ ଦିଆଗଲା ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାରଲି ଟୁ ଏମଏସଏମଇ ହଉ କିମ୍ବା ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ହଉ କିମ୍ବା ହାଉସିଂ ହଉ ଦେ ହେଲ୍ପ ଇନ୍ ଷ୍ଟିମୁଲେଟିଂ ଦ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ଗ୍ରୋଥ ତେଣୁ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ଇକୋନୋମିକ ସ୍ଲୋ ଡାଉନ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ରିଭାଇଭାଲ ସେ ଇକୋନୋମି ଟାକୁ ରିଭାଇଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ହେଲ୍ପଫୁଲ ବେଶୀ ହେଇଥିଲା ବୁଝିଲା ଆପଣ
आज्ञा सर
ତ ଏଇଟା ଆସୁଛି ଆମର ଇଏ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ପାର୍ଟଟା ଆମର ଆସୁଛି ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରୋନିକ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଙ୍ଗ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣମାନେ ସବୁ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ବିକଜ ଟୁଡେ in today's world we are living in the digital banking era तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बैंकिंग सिस्टम रे कौन होउची तार कॉन्सेप्ट्स कौन अछि फीचर्स कौन सब रही तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बैंकिंग माने को बैंकिंग इज बेसिकली सर्विस ओरिएंटेड बिजनेस तो एठी बैंकिंग इंस्टीट्यूशंस इफ go on to deliver the services through digital mediums or through electronic channels to their customers ତାହେଲେ ସେଟାକୁ ଆମେ କହିବା इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बैंकिंग बोली जाको हम ई बैंकिंग बोली हम जनरली कहू सो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बैंकिंग मींस द यूज ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक एंड टेलीकम्युनिकेशन नेटवर्क्स टू डिलीवर द बैंकिंग सर्विसेज आ फलरे सुविधा कोन होची ना कस्टमर कैन हैव एन एक्सेस to the banking facilities easily by sitting at their home ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର transaction ଆଉ financial information they can obtain at any point of time ଆଗୁଆ କଣ ହଉଥିଲା ନା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କୁ ଯିବାକୁ ପଡୁଥିଲା ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ର ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଂ ଆୱାର ଥିଲା ଏବେ ବି ଅଛି ସପୋଜ 9:30 to 5 o'clock କି 9:30 to 4 o'clock ରହିଛି ତା ଭିତରେ ଆପଣ ଯାଇକି ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ରେ ଜିନିଷ ବୁଝିବାକୁ ପଡୁଥିଲା ସୋ ଡିଜିଟାଲ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଂ ଆସିବା ଦ୍ୱାରା କଣ ହେଲା ନା ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରୋନିକ ଫର୍ମ ରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସର୍ଭିସ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରାଯାଉଛି ଇଟ ମିନ୍ସ दैट दे आर यूजिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक नेटवर्क्स द कम्युनिकेशन चैनल्स as a result of which ଆପଣ ଏଇଠି ବସିଲେ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସପୋଜ इंटरनेट बैंकिंग फैसिलिटी ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଭେଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ସପୋଜ एसएमएस बैंकिंग ଆଭେଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଜିକାଲି ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପେମେଣ୍ଟ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ବି ସବୁ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଯୋଉଥିରେ କି ଆପଣ ବସିକି ବି ଘରେ ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ବିଷୟରେ ଜାଣିପାରିବେ କଣ କଣ ଇଏ ରହିଛି मैक्सिमम बैंक्स आजिकल देखिए सेमानकर निजर आप ମଧ୍ୟ क्रिएट करछथि जेमति एसबीआई तार एसबीआई योनो करछि जा थ्रू आपण सब डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन पाई परिबे घरे बस finger tips. So आजिका दुनिया जेहेतु today's world is considered to be a digital world, so banking institutions are not far behind. They have also come forward and they have started rendering their services with the help of e-banking system. So e-banking टा normally आपनकर start ହେଲା 1996 रे with the setting up of ATMs. आपण ATM टा इंडिया को आसिला 1996 रे ଯାହାକୁ ଆମେ ୟୁଜ କଲୁ particularly first use କଲୁ for the purpose of withdrawal of money. So ATM acted as a 24/7 into 365 days banking. That means at any point of time you can withdraw your money by using the ATMs. So ATM machines ସବୁ setup କରାଗଲା, accordingly ATM cards provide କରାଗଲା concerned customer ମାନଙ୍କୁ ସେ ATM card use ସେମାନେ ସେ ATM machine ରେ କରିବେ ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କର security ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କୁ security pin provide କରାଯାଏ by using their security pin they can have an access to their banking transactions to their financial transactions ଆପଣ କରିପାରିବେ ପରବର୍ତ୍ତୀ stage ରେ ସେଇ ATM ରେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ भी किछिटा advancement आसिला एबे आपण देखिबे ATM रे आपण डिपॉजिट भी करि परछन जोटा आगुआ नथिला जदि चाहिबे ATM रे डिपॉजिट करिवे जनो बैंक को जीवा को पड़िबो जो बैंक रे जो फुटफॉल डा रहतला सेटा कमेया पे कस्टमर को ताको कन्वीनियंस अनुसार बैंकिंग सर्विस टा प्रोवाइड करिया पे एक्चुअली इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बैंकिंग सिस्टम टा इंट्रोड्यूस होला सो ATM आगो सेटअप हैला तापरे जेतला हमर आईटी रिवोल्यूशंस आसिला इन अर्ली 2001 पर जनरली हमर आईटी रिवोल्यूशंस आसिथि तापरे इंटरनेट फैसिलिटीज सब प्रोवाइड कराला जोटा हम इंटरनेट बैंकिंग कथा कहउछु आजिकल तो बहुत जिंस हलानी मोबाइल फोन थ्रू रे हो किबा कार्ड सिस्टम रे हो तापरे कस्टमर माननकु बेसिकली गोटे स्कोप प्रोवाइड करागला टू परफॉर्म फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शंस remotely. They don't need to go to the bank branches for any sorts of financial transactions. तो आपण जदि की फीचर्स देखिबे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बैंकिंग रो सो की फीचर्स भितरे हमर फर्स्ट फीचर ता आसु जे this e-banking actually provide a 24/7 accessibility to banks. आपण बैंक ब्रांच बंद हो जाउ पछे ता टाइम रे किंतु रात्रि चाहिले भी आपण बैंकिंग ट्रांजैक्शंस करि परिबे so customers can perform banking transactions anytime even on holidays so that is one of the major advantages or major feature of the electronic banking system that it provided an access to the customers banking customers on a 24/7 basis. Secondly, जेहेतु digital ଆମେ କରୁଛୁ there is no need of involvement of any paper transactions so it actually helps in creating a paperless transaction environment so no need for physical checks pay-in slips or passbooks. Then speed and convenience, this is also one of the major features. If you want to transfer funds by using the electronic banking system you can transfer funds instantly you can make bill payments instantly and you can also update your accounts instantly. Thirdly, it also become very cost effective on the part of the customers because it reduces the operational cost of both for banks as well as for customers. कारण बैंक ଆଉ ब्रांच टाକୁ एते राति जे ओपन 24/7 तो ओपन करि परिबोनी कारण ओपन करिया कले शिफ्ट वाइज ताको लोक काम करिया पड़िबो से अनुसार से लोक दरमा देबे तो सेगुडा तांकर बंची गला नुवा ब्रांच किछि ओपन करिया को पड़लानी कारण जेते अधिक रो अधिक डिजिटली आपनकर बैंकिंग सिस्टम ऑपरेट करिवो सेते कम रु कम ब्रांच रहले भी किछि असुविधा नाही सो नुवा ब्रांच ओपन करिया को एतेटा आग्रह लेन तांकर ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट कम गेला सेत पे एटा को जे कॉस्ट इफेक्टिवनेस कस्टमर मानक पे भी से बैंक ब्रांच को जीवा को पड़िबोनी का घर दूर रे जदी थिबो ताकू सपोज व्हीकल थ्रू रे अपन जाउछन जहा खर्च आपन होतले से खर्च ता कमे घरे बसी अपन कर परिबे जेतु डिजिटली होउची सबुट इंपोर्टेंट फीचर होउची एटा ट्रांसपेरेंसी प्रोवाइड करूची और एक्यूरेसी मध्ये प्रोवाइड करूची तेन जो डिजिटल रिकॉर्ड्स मेंटेन हैला those digital records actually went on to minimize the human error. କାରଣ ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛେ to err is human. ଆପଣ ଯଦି ହାତରେ ବସିକି ମେଣ୍ଟେନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଲଗ ବୁକ୍ସ ହଉ କିମ୍ବା ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ବୁକ୍ସ ହଉ ତ ଚାନ୍ସେସ୍ ଅଛି ଏରର ହେଇଯିବାର। ଡିଜିଟାଲି ଯୋଉ ହଉଛି ଏଠି ଏରର ଚାନ୍ସ ଟା କମ, କାରଣ ସବୁ ଅଟୋମେଟିକାଲି ହଉଛି। ଆଉ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରାଯାଉଛି in all sorts of e-banking systems. Then it multi-factor authority to safeguard transactions. So these are the major features of electronic banking, which indicates that by going forward to adopt the electronic banking system, the entire banking activities have leaped forward instantly. Then come to the electronic banking services. As we have already pointed out that ATM was the first electronic banking service provided by the banks. You know that it is known as your automated teller machine. It helps in withdrawal of money at any point of time. Nowadays, deposit is also accepted through ATMs. You can also get mini statements through ATMs. So all the banks are having their own ATMs. Then net banking system, which we generally call as the internet banking. To manage your account as well as to manage your transactions, if you have taken the internet banking system, then automatically by using that internet banking system, you can well manage your account, well manage your transactions. Then mobile banking, some apps are there. So through smartphones or through mobile apps, you can have an access to the banking activities. Then electronic fund transfer. Electronic fund transfer helps in instantaneous transfer of funds from one place to another, from one account to another, from one person's account to another person's account. So it basically facilitates the online fund transfer between accounts. Here it is written that EFT, electronic fund transfer. It is of two types. One is your NEFT, National Electronic Fund Transfer. One is your RTGS. It depends upon the amount which you want to transfer. Up to 2 lakh, you can transfer through NEFT. If it is more than 2 lakh, then you have to use the RTGS method. IMPS method has also been introduced nowadays. Then credit or debit cards. You know that the card system has also been introduced by the banking system or by the banking institutions, although it has been more than 20 years or 25 years. But debit cards were necessary for being used in the ATMs. So when ATMs were introduced, at the same time the debit cards were introduced. After that, the credit card came. There is a difference between debit card and credit card in the sense that in the debit card, the customer is supposed to use its own money, which it has kept with the bank. But in the credit card, the customer is supposed to use the bank's money. The bank generally provides the money through the credit card, and you have to repay it to the bank. But in case of debit card, whatever money you are withdrawing or for whatever purpose you are using your debit card, it means that you are using your own fund. You don't have to repay. So from your own fund, you have to use with the help of debit cards. But in case of credit card, it is the bank's money which the customer uses. The bank has given a credit card limit, depending upon the credit worthiness of the customer. Up to that limit, you can use the credit card. So as per your you can say that credit worthiness, some limit is being provided to you. The limit might either be 10,000 or 50,000 or 1 lakh or 5 lakh, whatever it may be, because it all depends upon your credit worthiness, what is your capacity to repay the money. If your capacity is more, then more limit will be provided to you. If your capacity is less, then less limit will be provided to you. Then unified payment interface, which generally arises nowadays in the form of PhonePe, Google Pay, Bhim UPI. So UPI now the buzz in almost all the economy. So it is the instant mobile-based payment system using virtual IDs. You can make payment to somebody even if the amount of payment is low through UPI, you can also pay it. Then electronic clearing services. Electronic clearing services, you must have to clear. You must have to be clear that ECS is of two types. One is your ECS credit, one is your ECS debit. ECS credit means crediting a number of accounts by debiting a single account. ECS credit is basically being used in case of payments of salary to the employees of an organization. Here the account of the employer is being debited, whereby the debited account is a single account, but the entire amount which is being debited from the employer's account, it has to be distributed among a number of employees. So a multiple number of accounts will be credited. So if one account gets debited and a number of accounts get credited, it is known as ECS credit. But if a number of accounts gets debited and a single account gets credited, then it is known as ECS debit. Clear? When we are making payments to the service providers, coach,
Yes, sir. So there is a NACH and NSCH clearance.
NSCH clearance related to what?
Bank clearance, NSCH is there. Transfer
Then
money. Bulk.
bulk money, bulk amount of money.
No, to bulk shareholders.
You are saying that when the amount gets debited from a single account, that is the account of a company, and it gets credited to the shareholders when the company gives the dividends.
Yes, sir.
Oh, at that point of time.
Okay.
NSCH NACH.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I will look up to that. I don't have an idea about that. Nowadays, digital wallets are also being introduced by the banking system. As we all know, MobiWik is there, your Amazon Pay is there. More and more number of digital wallets have been created. So basically, store electronic money for small online payments. You have to keep money in those wallets, and from those wallets, you have to make the payment. If you look at the basic advantages of e-banking, you can find that for customers, it is more time-saving and convenient. For customers, it provides accessibility on a 24/7 basis. For customers, it provides an easy access to multiple banking services and digital record keeping for financial planning, because all the transactions are being digitally kept. So for financial planning, it will be more beneficial for the customers. For banks, it basically helps in reducing the operating costs and paper uses, and at the same time, it helps the banks to improve efficiency and customer satisfaction, because the customers are getting all the banking services by sitting at their home. No need on the part of the customers to move to the bank branches and have a confrontation with the bank manager or the officer concerned. That's why the customer satisfaction becomes more and more in case of e-banking system. That is the reason why most of the banks have adopted the e-banking system. Now, if you look at from the economic point of view, for the country point of view, it encourages cashless economy. It reduces corruption and enhances transparency, because digitally everything is being paid, so no need of cash payment. That's why cashless economy is being encouraged. Secondly, we are saying that corruption gets reduced. As you all know, that when there is the involvement of paper currency, there is more corruption. And because on account of electronic banking, we have a cashless economy, so the quantum of corruption gets reduced. It doesn't mean that the corruption totally evaporates, but the quantum of or the magnitude of corruption generally is being reduced, and the reduction in corruption basically helps in enhancing the transparency, supports financial inclusion and government e-government initiatives. If you look at the challenges which the e-banking system is being faced with, you can find that nowadays more and more frauds uh, or fraudulent activities are being uh, done through the e-banking channels. So the major challenge is that if you want all your customers to avail the e-banking facility, then all the customers need to be digitally aware. You need to digitally aware. You need to digitally literate all the customers. So digital illiteracy and lack of awareness among rural customers is considered to be one of the biggest challenges for e-banking. If you really want the e-banking system to succeed to the next level, then it is highly necessary that you need to literate digitally the people living in the rural area or in the semi-urban area, and at the same time need to create awareness in the minds of the customers or among the customers who are living in the downtrodden areas. Secondly, so it basically depends more on the availability of the internet connection as well as the technology. So heavy dependence on internet connectivity and heavy dependence on technology is also considered to be another challenge. If there occurs a server breakdown, then up to the time for which the server has not been resolved or the issue has not been resolved, no transaction can take place. So for that time period, no transaction will take place through the banking system. So you need to address that challenge also, because the e-banking system heavily depends upon internet activity, connectivity, as well as the technology. Similarly, some fake apps have been created. So fraudulent activities nowadays have been more rampant. So that is also considered to be one of the challenges. The banking system need to address that challenge. And one of the major risks is your cyber security risks, such as phishing, data breaches, and hacking. As you know, these things are happening. So the government as well as all the banking institutions are working hard to address these challenges. So they need to strengthen their cyber security frameworks. They need to promote two-factor authentication and conduct customer awareness campaigns if they really want to address these challenges. Okay. So these are some of the things. This is all about your electronic banking. Have you got it?
Yes, sir.
Now in the first module, there is some aspect of insurance also. We just have a discussion about overall idea about insurance, because you have already pointed out that we have only 8 classes. In these 8 classes, you have to at least cover some portions of each and every module. So in the first module from the introduction to banking, we have some introduction to insurances also. So in that context, we need to know about what insurance is all about, what are the different types of insurance which are available to us, and why insurance is needed. Now, you know that insurance is not, is what? What is your idea about insurance?
Insurance is done to protect possible risks in future.
Possible risks.
Insurance is
One thing is
assurance.
that
Insurance is assurance
insurance is assurance, means
for your financial Liability.
Liability for all your financial liability. The thing is that insurance is
protection
basically
against
being
loss of income or loss of financial.
It's not loss of income. It's actually in the sense that we know that insurance is basically for uh, protecting the economic value of assets. We know that every asset has some value, have some economic value, and every asset has a life term. Be it human asset, be it any other asset, asset has a life term. During the life term, the asset generates income and provides it to the owner. Suppose any mishappening happen during the lifetime of the asset. So what will happen to the owner? If any mishappenings happen to the asset, automatically the asset will stop generating income, and the owner of the asset will be deprived of that income. So in that phase, in that situation, this insurance comes for the help of the owner of the asset. So insurance is nothing but a device to protect the economic value of assets. Since every asset has some value, so that economic value of asset is being protected through the concept of insurance. And the concept of insurance actually arose initially in case of marine insurances. Way back in 1526, in the early 16th century, in London, the concept of insurance actually was coined. There was a coffee shop, most prominently known as the Lloyd's Coffee Shop, where all the traders used to meet together. There, this concept of insurance actually was being coined. କାରଣ ସେତେବେଳେ କଣ ହଉଥିଲା ନା ଯୋଉମାନେ ସବୁ ଟ୍ରେଡର ଥିଲେ ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛେ ଯେ at that point of time England was ruling in most part of the world. So most of the trading activities were being initiated from London. तो ଯୋଉ ଟ୍ରେଡିଂ ହଉଥିଲା ଯାହା ସବୁ ଆସୁଥିଲା ମାନେ ଲଣ୍ଡନରୁ ଅଲଗା ଜାଗାକୁ ଯାଉଥିଲା କିମ୍ବା ଲଣ୍ଡନକୁ ଆସୁଥିଲା all those trading were actually being facilitated through sea route through ରେ ହଉଥିଲା କାରଣ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ଆମର ଏତେ ଡେଭଲପ କରୁନଥିଲା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଟ୍ରେନ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟିଜ ହେଇନଥିଲା ଏୟାରୱେଜ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟିଜ ତ ଛାଡ ଟ୍ରେନ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟିଜ ବି ନଥିଲା ରୋଡ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟିଜ ବି ଏତେ ଭଲ ନଥିଲା ତେଣୁ ମ୍ୟାକ୍ସିମମ୍ ଟ୍ରେଡିଂ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସି ରୁଟ୍ ଥ୍ରୁ ରେ ହଉଥିଲା ତ ସି ରୁଟ୍ ଥ୍ରୁ ରେ କଣ ହଉଥିଲା ନା ଯାହା ଜିନିଷ ସବୁ ଯିବ ଇଟ୍ ୱାଜ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ବିଂ ଏକ୍ସପୋଜ ଟୁ ଟୁ ମେଜର ହାଜାର୍ଡସ୍ ଗୋଟେ ଥିଲା ଯେ ଇଫ ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଟାଇମ ପିରିୟଡ ରେ ଯାଉଛି ଜିନିଷ ସି ରୁଟ୍ ଥ୍ରୁ ରେ ଯଦି କିଛି ୱେଦର କଣ୍ଡିସନ ହଠାତ୍ ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା ଗୋଟେ ସି ଷ୍ଟର୍ମ ଯଦି ଆସିଗଲା ତାହେଲେ ଚାନ୍ସେସ୍ ଅଛି ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବୁଡିଯିବ ଆପଣ ଆଇଦର ସିପ୍ ବୁଡି ଯାଇପାରେ କିମ୍ବା କିଛି ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷ ଯାଉଛି ସିପ୍ ରେ ସିଏ ବି ବୁଡି ଯାଇପାରେ ଯଦି ବୁଡିଗଲା ତାହେଲେ ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା ଆପଣ ଲକ୍ଷେ ଟଙ୍କାର ଜିନିଷ ନଉଥିଲେ ତା ଭିତରୁ ସପୋଜ 10% ଆପଣଙ୍କର ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା ତାମାନେ ସେଠି ଲସ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହେଲା ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଆମେ କହିଲେ ଯେ ୱେଦର କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଯଦି ହଠାତ୍ ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା କାରଣ ସି ରୁଟ୍ ଥ୍ରୁ ରେ ଜିନିଷ ଯୋଉ ଯାଉଥିଲା ଇଟ୍ ୱାଜ ଟେକିଂ ମଚ୍ ମୋର ଟାଇମ ଏବେ ସିନା ଆପଣଙ୍କ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ସୁବିଧା ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଦିନେ ଦି ଦିନରେ ପହଞ୍ଚି ଯାଉଛି ସେତେବେଳେ ତ ଏଗୁଡା ନଥିଲା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହାଜାର୍ଡ ଥିଲା କଣ ନା ସି ରୁଟ୍ ରେ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ଯାଉଛେ ମିଡ୍ ଅଫ ଦ ସି ରେ ଦେयर ୱାଜ ଦ threat of attack by the sea pirates ଯୋଉ ଜଳଦସ୍ୟୁ ସବୁ ଥାନ୍ତି ସି ପାଇରେଟ୍ସ ସେମାନେ ଆଟାକ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଜଳଦସ୍ୟୁ ଯୋଉକୁ ଆମେ ସି ପାଇରେଟ୍ସ ବୋଲି କହୁ ସି ପାଇରେଟ୍ସ ବୋଲି କହୁ ସେ ସି ପାଇରେଟ୍ସ ମାନେ କଣ କି ସଡନ ଆଟାକ କରିବେ ହଠାତ୍ ଆଟାକ କରିବେ that to mid of the sea ରେ କରିବେ ଯଦି ସେମାନେ ଆଟାକ କରନ୍ତି then they can go on to loot all your ଗୁଡ୍ସ ବା ଯାହା ସବୁ ଯାଉଥିବ ସିପ୍ ରେ ତାକୁ ଲୁଟ୍ କରିକି ନେଇଯିବେ ଯୋଉଠି କି ଲସ୍ କାହାର ହବ ଓନର ହିଁ ହବ ତେଣୁ ସେ ଲୟଡ୍ସ କଫି ସପ୍ ରେ ସବୁ ଟ୍ରେଡର୍ସ ମାନେ ବସିକି ଗୋଟେ ଚିନ୍ତା କଲେ ଯେ ଲେଟ୍ସ have a corpus of fund together and in case any of the member faces loss because of the happening of any of these two hazards either sea storm ho kimba attack by the sea pirates ho then the loss being faced by the member will be compensated from this corpus fund सो अकॉर्डिंगली से समस्ते मिसी किसी किसी कंट्रीब्यूट करी गोटे कॉर्पस फंड क्रिएट कले समस्त तो एकाठी जिनस जाऊनी जार जिनस गला बेलू एटा हैला कि सिस्टम तो सब बेले होनी जेतेबेले हैला भी जो मेंबर माने अफेक्टेड होउथिले बिकॉज ऑफ दैट तांको सेहितरु फंड प्रोवाइड करा जाउथिला कंपेंसेशन दिया जाउथिला तो एटा गोटे कोऑपरेटिव डिवाइस आकार रे हैला तो इंश्योरेंस रे मध्ये जस्ट लाइक बैंकिंग इंश्योरेंस रे हम कोन करूना we generally take into account a number of people who are being exposed to the same kind of risk and try to insure them all against that risk. For that, the group of people have to pay some amount of money which is in the form of premium. The insurance company जितक रहिले से अपन लोकन ठु पैसा नेबे प्रीमियम आकार रे against that policy provide करबे जदि सेही रिस्क happen हैला and accordingly loss हैला ताहले compensate करा जिवो by the insurance company जदि रिस्क न होला accordingly loss न होला तले आपन पैसा बुडिला तेणु इंश्योरेंस टा इन नॉर्मल सेंस बुझाए कागो ना जनरल इंश्योरेंस परवर्ती स्टेज रे आपन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आसला बिकॉज़ लाइफ इज कंसीडर्ड टू बी ए प्रीशियस एसेट आपन जीवन बंची थिले आपन काम करिवे अकॉर्डिंगली रोजगार करिवे निज खर्च देखिवे निज परिवार रो खर्च को देखिवे तेणु आपन लाइफ आपन पे एज वेल एज आपन फैमिली मेंबर पे इज मच मोर इंपोर्टेंट दैट्स व्हाई वी कंसीडर लाइफ एज ए प्रीशियस एसेट परवर्ती स्टेज रे आपन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आसी बट बिजनेस वाइज जदि आपन देखिवे जनरल इंश्योरेंस रे आपन बिजनेस टा बेसी अधिक रहे जनरल इंश्योरेंस टा रे डिपेंड करूची जे इंश्योरेंस आपन फेरी पाइबे केतबेले ना जदि आपन सेही रिस्क जहा अगेंस्ट आपन इंश्योरेंस नेशन ताको फेस करूछन एंड अकॉर्डिंगली आपनकर लॉस होउची जेतिकी लॉस हेतिबो एक्जेक्टली सेतिकी लॉस आपन कंपेंसेट करा जी किंतु लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केस रे कोन हला ना आपन गोटे सर्टेन पीरियड पई इंश्योरेंस टा नउछंती जदि से पीरियड भितरे लॉस हैला बस जो रिस्क अगेंस्ट आपण नै छथि जदि से रिस्क घटिला ना लॉस होला ताले आपण कंपेंसेटेड हेबे सपोज डेथ अगेंस्ट आपण नै छथि आपण डेथ हेगला सो जे आपण नोमिनी छिबो जे आपण बेनिफिशियरी छिबो से माननकु सेति पैसा दिया जिवो जदि सपोज किछि न होला आपण 20 वर्ष पे नै छथि प्रत्येक वर्ष आपण 10,000 15,000 लाख टका लेके दउछथि 20 वर्ष जे आपण नै छथि 20 वर्ष भितरे सेमति किछि रिस्क हेलाने डेथ रिस्क आसलाने आपण सर्वाइव करिगले ताहले कोन होजे ना इन केस ऑफ लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपण जो पैसा डिपॉजिट करदिछंती जो पैसा प्रीमियम आकार देइछंती ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ 20 इयर्स से पैसा आपण फेरी पाइबे विथ सम रिटर्न ओवर इट किंतु जनरल इंश्योरेंस रे आपण पैसा फेरी पाइबेनी जदी रिस्क न हो न घटिला इफ रिस्क डज नॉट हैपन एंड अकॉर्डिंगली नो लॉस अराइजेस सो जनरल इंश्योरेंस रे लॉस हेले ही आपण कंपेंसेटेड हेबे जदी लॉस न होला आपण पैसा बुडला जेमति हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस रे आपण प्रत्येक वर्ष पैसा दउछंती जो वर्ष आपण सपोज पैसा दवा बंद कर देले से वर्ष आपनकर पॉलिसी बंद हे जदी सेही वर्ष आपनकर सपोज किछि गोटे देह खराब होला आपण कहे 5 वर्ष ला देइथिली मते दिया जाऊ आपण दिया जिवो नै कारण आपण जो वर्ष देह खराब अछि से वर्ष आपण बंद कर दिछि तो द पॉलिसी इज नॉट इन कंटिन्यूटी पॉलिसी हैज ऑलरेडी लैप्स्ड सेति पे आमे को प्रत्येक वर्ष दउछु जेतेबेले हबो सेतेबेले आमे बेनिफिट ता नबु मोटर इंश्योरेंस कथा जे देखिबे आपण गाड़ी चलाउछन गाड़ी रो इंश्योरेंस करूछन प्रत्येक वर्ष इंश्योरेंस दउछन गाड़ी कोन सब बेले आपनकर एक्सीडेंट होउची ना माडो होउची ना डैमेज होउची आपण कॉन्शियसली चलाउछन आपण गाड़ी किछि होउनी डैमेज होउनी कि किछि होउनी तने आपण क्लेम भी किछि करि परना तने प्रत्येक वर्ष जो पैसा दउछन से पैसा ता बुडुची जेतेबेले हबो सेतेबेले आपण पाइबे सब्जेक्ट टू कंडीशन दैट आपण कंटिन्यूटी रखिथिबे कारण प्रत्येक वर्ष आपको रिन्यू करिया पड़ो कि लाइफ इंश्योरेंस रे आपको प्रत्येक वर्ष रिन्यू करिया पड़ने आप गोटे पर्टिकुलर टर्म पे नहीं जाउछ 5 वर्ष 10 वर्ष 15 वर्ष 20 वर्ष 25 वर्ष 30 वर्ष ये वाला भी नहीं जाउछ से टर्म ओवर हला भितरे जदि से रिस्क न होउची आपन पैसा फेरी पाउछ जे एठी जेहेतु वर्ष पे नउछन जदि वर्ष भितरे सेटा न होला आपन पैसा बुडिला यू नीड टू कंटिन्यू विथ दैट पॉलिसी यू नीड टू रिन्यू दैट पॉलिसी हेतु हम कहू जे इंश्योरेंस गोटे डिवाइस जोटा कि प्रोटेक्ट करे इकोनॉमिक वैल्यू ऑफ एसेट्स को फॉर दैट इंश्योरेंस टर्म टा हमरो क्रिएट हिची तो जनरली बिजनेस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू जदि देखिबा इंडिविजुअल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू देखिबा इंश्योरेंस इज ए मस्ट आपन जेमिति भी इंश्योरेंस करिया पड़ियो you might not go for huge amount of insurance. ଆପଣଙ୍କ convenience ଅନୁସାରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ability ଅନୁସାରେ ଯେତିକି ପାରିବେ ସେତିକିର insurance କରିବେ, but minimum insurance ଆପଣ କରିବାକୁ ବାଧ୍ୟ। ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟିଆ business ଯଦି କରୁଛନ୍ତି, warehouse ଟେ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ତାର insurance କରିବେ। ଗୋଟେ ଦୋକାନଟେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଦୋକାନରେ ଯାହା ଜିନିଷ ପତ୍ର ରଖିଛନ୍ତି along with the shop ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ insurance କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ, କାରଣ risk factor ରହୁଛି। ତେଣୁ ଅଳ୍ପ ପଇସା ପଛେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ କିନ୍ତୁ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କରିଥିବେ, ଯଦି କେତେବେଳେ କିଛି ମିସହାପନିଂ ହେଇଗଲା ବିକଜ ଅଫ ଦ୍ୟାଟ, ଯଦି କିଛି ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା କି ଦୋକାନଟା ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା, ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହେଲା, ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ସେଠି ପଇସାଟା ପାଇବେ। ତ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ବିଜନେସ ରେ କି ଟର୍ମସ କେତେ ଗୁଡେ ଅଛି ଯାହାକୁ ଆମେ ଦେଖିଦବା। ଗୋଟେ ଟର୍ମ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଇନ୍ସୁରର ଆଉ ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ। କାରଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କନସେପ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କୁ ଆମେ କହିଲେ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ଜେନରାଲି କନସିଡର୍ଡ ଆଜ ଏ ଲିଗାଲ କନସେପ୍ଟ। ଲିଗାଲ କନସେପ୍ଟ ରେ ଜେନରାଲି ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କୁ ଆମେ କହୁ ଆଜ ଏ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ। We generally consider insurance as a contract. Contract ରେ ଯେମିତି ଯୋଡେ ପାର୍ଟି ରହିଥାନ୍ତି, ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରେ ଯୋଡେ ପାର୍ଟି ଥାନ୍ତି, ଗୋଟେ ପାର୍ଟି ହଉଛି ଇନ୍ସୁରର, ଗୋଟେ ପାର୍ଟି ହଉଛି ଇନ୍ସୁର। ଇନ୍ସୁରର ହଉଛି ଦ କମ୍ପାନୀ ଇଟସେଲ୍ଫ, ଯିଏ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରେ, ଆଉ ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ହଉଛି ଯିଏ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ନିଏ, ଦ ବାୟର ଅଫ ଦ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ପଲିସି। ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲି ଯଦି ନଉଛନ୍ତି ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଇନ୍ସୁର, କିମ୍ବା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବିଜନେସ ପାଇଁ ନଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଗାଡି ପାଇଁ ନଉଛନ୍ତି, ଦେନ୍ ୟୁ ଆର ଦ ଇନ୍ସୁର। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରହିଛି ପ୍ରିମିୟମ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ, ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ କହିଲି ଦି ପ୍ରାଇସ୍ ଅଫ ଦ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ପଲିସି, ଦ ପ୍ରାଇସ୍ ପେଡ୍ ଫର ଦ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କଭରେଜ। ଆଉ ପଲିସି ଗୋଟେ ଟର୍ମ ରହୁଛି ଯାହାକୁ ଆମେ କହୁଛି ଯୋଉ ଲିଗାଲ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଟା କଣ୍ଟେନ୍ କରୁଛି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ ଟର୍ମସ ଆଣ୍ଡ କଣ୍ଡିସନ୍ସ କୁ, ତାକୁ ପଲିସି କହୁଛେ। କ୍ଲେମ ହଉଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ଫେସ୍ କଲେ ସେଇ ରିସ୍କ ଟାକୁ, ଯାହା ଏଗେନଷ୍ଟ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି, ଆକର୍ଡିଂଲି ଆପଣ ଲସ୍ ସହିଲେ ସେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ କ୍ଲେମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। So claim is nothing but a formal request by the insured for compensation. ଯଦି ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କୁ ଦେଖିବା, ଆମେ କହିଲେ ଯେହେତୁ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ସନ ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟ ଦ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ଭ୍ୟାଲ୍ୟୁ ଅଫ ଆସେଟ୍ସ, ସୋ ଏଠି ଆସେଟ୍ ଟାକୁ ଆମେ ଦି ପ୍ରକାର ଆସେଟ୍ ହିସାବରେ ନେଇଛେ, ଗୋଟେ ଲାଇଫ ଆସେଟ୍, ଗୋଟେ ନନ୍ ଲାଇଫ ଆସେଟ୍। ଲାଇଫ ଆସେଟ୍ ରେ ଆମର ଦ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଇଜ ନଥିଙ୍ଗ ବଟ୍ ଦ ଲାଇଫ ଅଫ ଦ ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ୍ସ, ଆଉ ନନ୍ ଲାଇଫ ଆସେଟ୍ ରେ ଦ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଇଜ ଏନି ଆସେଟ୍ ଅଦର ଦେନ୍ ଦ ଲାଇଫ ଅଫ ଦ ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ୍ସ। So accordingly ଆମର ଦିଟା ମେଜର ଟାଇପ ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରହିଛି, ଗୋଟେ ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ, ଗୋଟେ ଜେନେରାଲ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ। ତ ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରେ ମଧ୍ୟ କେତେ ଗୋଟେ ପଲିସି ଅଛି ଯାହା ଥ୍ରୁରେ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀ ମାନେ ମୋବିଲାଇଜ କରନ୍ତି ଫଣ୍ଡ, ଲାଇକ ହୋଲ ଲାଇଫ ପଲିସି ରହୁଛି, ଏଣ୍ଡୋମେଣ୍ଟ ପଲିସି ରହୁଛି, ଟର୍ମ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରହୁଛି, ମନି ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ପଲିସି ରହୁଛି, ୟୁଲିପ ପଲିସି ରହୁଛି। ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଆମ ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରେ ରହୁଛି। ଜେନେରାଲ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରେ ତାର ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ଟାଇପ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି, ଯେ କୋଉ ପ୍ରକାର ଆସେଟ୍ ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ନେବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛୁ। ସୋ ମୋଟର ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି, ଫାୟାର ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି, ମେରାଇନ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି, ହେଲ୍ଥ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି, ଟ୍ରାଭେଲ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି, କ୍ରପ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି, ଲାଇକ ଦିସ୍। ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଆପଣ ଆସୁଛି। ସୋ ଓଭରଅଲ ଆପଣ କହିବେ ଯେ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଟା ଦି ପ୍ରକାର ରହୁଛି, ଲାଇଫ ଆଣ୍ଡ ନନ୍ ଲାଇଫ। ଲାଇଫ ରେ ଦ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଇଜ ଲାଇଫ ଅଫ ଦ ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ୍ସ, ଆଉ ନନ୍ ଲାଇଫ ରେ ଦ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଇଜ ଦ ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ୍ସ। ଆଣ୍ଡ ଆକର୍ଡିଂଲି ସେଇ ଅନୁସାରେ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କରିବାକୁ ପଡୁଛି। ଯଦି ଦେଖିବା ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ୍ସ, କୋଉ କୋଉ ଯେମିତି ଆମେ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ୍ସ ଅଫ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଂ ପଢିଲେ, ସେମିତି ବିଜନେସ ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଇଜ ବେସ୍ଡ ଅନ୍ ସର୍ଟନ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ୍ସ, ଯୋଉଠି କି କେତେ ଗୋଟେ ମେଜର ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ଆମେ ଯଦି ଦେଖିବା, ଗୋଟେ ଆସୁଛି ଆମର ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ଅଫ ଅଟମୋଷ୍ଟ ଗୁଡ ଫେଥ୍, ଯେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ ଟା ହଉଛି ଦିଟା ପାର୍ଟି ଭିତରେ, ଇନ୍ସୁରର ଆଉ ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ଭିତରେ, both the parties are supposed to disclose certain informations. So whatever information is being disclosed by one party, the other party has to accept it as truth. So ସେଇ ସମୟରେ ସେମାନେ କିଛି ବି କୋରି କରିବେ ନାହିଁ। ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯାହା ମଗା ଯାଇଛି ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ, ଆପଣ ଯାହା ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ଦେଲେ, କମ୍ପାନୀ ଇନିସିଆଲି କିଛି ବି କୋରି କରିବ ନାହିଁ, ସେ ସେଟାକୁ ସତ ହିସାବରେ ନବ, ସେତିକି ଟ୍ରଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଫେଥ୍ ତାର ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ଉପରେ ଅଛି। ସିମିଲାରଲି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବଣ୍ଡ ମିଳୁଛି, ବଣ୍ଡରେ ଯାହା ଲେଖା ଯୋଉଟା ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀ ଲେଖିକି ଦେଇଛି, ଆପଣ ସେଟାକୁ ସତ୍ୟ ବୋଲି ଭାବିବେ, ସେଟାକୁ ଆମେ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ଅଫ ଅଟମୋଷ୍ଟ ଗୁଡ ଫେଥ୍ କହୁଛୁ। ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରେବଲ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ଟା ଜେନେରାଲି ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଯେ ଏଠି ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଯିଏ ରହିଲା, ତା ଉପରେ ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ର ଗୋଟେ ଲିଗାଲ ରାଇଟ ରହିଥିବ। ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରେବଲ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ଲିଗାଲ ରାଇଟ ରହିଥିବ ମାନେ you must have some sort of legal relationship with the subject matter of insurance. Suppose ଆପଣ ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, so you are doing the life insurance for you. So you have a legal relationship with yourself. You have a legal relationship with your wife, but you do not have a legal relationship with your parents. You do not have a legal relationship with your children. ତେଣୁ ବାପା ମା ଚାହିଁଲେ ପିଲାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କରିପାରିବେ, ସେଠି ପିଲାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କଲେ ବି ଆପଣ ଗାର୍ଡିଆନ ହିସାବରେ ଆପଣ ରହିବେ। ବେନିଫିଟ ଟା ଆପଣ ପାଉଛନ୍ତି କାରଣ ଆପଣ ସେଟା କ୍ୟାରି ଆଉଟ୍ କରିବେ ବାପା ମାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କଲେ ବି ଆପଣ କରିବେ ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ରହିବ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ନଟ୍ ସପୋଜ ଟୁ ଗେଟ୍ ଦ ବେନିଫିଟ୍ସ ୟୁର ପ୍ୟାରେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଆର୍ ସପୋଜ ଟୁ ଗେଟ୍ ଦ ବେନିଫିଟ୍ସ ତେଣୁ ଏଠି ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଯେ କେବଳ ମାନେ ହଜବେଣ୍ଡ ୱାଇଫ ର କରିପାରିବ ୱାଇଫ ହଜବେଣ୍ଡ ର କରିପାରିବ ବିକଜ ଦେ ଆର୍ ଲିଗାଲି ରିଲେଟେଡ ଦି ଜଣ ସାଙ୍ଗ ବହୁତ କ୍ଲୋଜ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ସାଙ୍ଗ ଚାହିଁଲେ ଆଉ ସାଙ୍ଗ ପାଇଁ କରିପାରିବ ନାହିଁ ତାପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗ ତା ନିଜର ଭେହିକିଲ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପୁରାପୁରି ଦେଇଦେଇଛି ସେ ବାହାରକୁ ପଳେଇଛି ଆପଣ ଭେହିକିଲ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ଓନର ଆପଣ ହେଇପାରିବେ ନାହିଁ ଯେହେତୁ ସିଏ ଓନର ସିଏ ହିଁ ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ହେବେ ଆପଣ ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ହେବେ ନାହିଁ ତେଣୁ ଏଠି ଲିଗାଲ ରିଲେସନସିପ କିଛି ନାହିଁ So insurable interest ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଯେ ଯାହା ବି ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ହବ with that the insured must have a legal relationship principle of indemnity ଟା କହୁଛି ଯେ there must have to be some sort of financial relationship between the subject matter of insurance and the insured ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଗାଡିର ହୁଁ
सर ତାର ଯେ
ହୁଁ
ମୋଟର ଭେହିକିଲ ରେ ଯୋଉ ଯିଏ ଅନ୍ୟ ଜଣଙ୍କ ଗାଡି ଡ୍ରାଇଭ କରୁଛି ତ ଇନ୍ସୁର ସେଠି କିଏ ରହିବେ
ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ରହିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗ ଯିଏ ଯାହା ନାଁରେ ଗାଡି ଅଛି ଆପଣ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସିନା ବଟ୍ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ନଟ୍ ସପୋଜ ଟୁ ବି ଦ ଓନର
ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିରେ
ନା ଓନର ତ ଆପଣ ନୁହେଁ ନା ଯାହା ନାଁରେ ଗାଡି ଥିବ ସିଏ ହିଁ ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ହବ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗାଡି ସାଙ୍ଗରେ କୌଣସି ଲିଗାଲ ରିଲେସନସିପ ନାହିଁ ଓନରସିପ ଆସିଲା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଲିଗାଲ ରିଲେସନସିପ ଆସିଲା ସପୋଜ ମିସେସ ଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ସପୋଜ ଆପଣ କିଣିଛନ୍ତି ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମିସେସ ହିଁ ହେବେ ଇନ୍ସୁର୍ଡ ଆପଣ ହେଇପାରିବେ ନାହିଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ
तो सर
କହିଲି ଯେ
पिलन अच्छे ना सर जो गोटे ଏବେ ପିଲନ ଦଉଛି ନା
ବିଲିୟନ
ପିଲନ ବୋଲି ଗୋଟେ ଦଉଛି ମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଯେ ପଛରେ ଯେ ବସିବ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ବି ଗୋଟେ ରହୁଛି ଇନସ୍ୟୁର ପଲିସିରେ
ହଁ ପିଲିୟନ ରାଇଡର ହିସାବରେ ଆପଣ ପିଲିୟନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କରିପାରିବେ ସେଇଟା ତ ଏକ୍ସଟେଣ୍ଡେବଲ ହେଲା ଏବେ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ଗାଡିର ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଟା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସପୋଜ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗର ଗାଡି ଆପଣ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କରିବାକୁ ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ କରିଦଉଛନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଠି ଆପଣ କନସିଡର୍ଡ ହେବେନି ଆଜ ଏନ୍ ଇନସ୍ୟୁର୍ଡ ବିକଜ ୟୁ ଡୁ ନଟ୍ ହାଭ୍ ଏନି ଲିଗାଲ ରିଲେସନସିପ ୱିଥ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଭେହିକଲ ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେଇପାରନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସପୋଜ ସାନ ଭାଇ ଭଉଣୀ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ପଇସା ଦେଇକି ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କରିଦେଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଇନସ୍ୟୁର୍ଡ କିଏ ହେଲେ ସେମାନେ ହେଲେ ନା ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଲିଗାଲ ରିଲେସନସିପ ନାହିଁ ବ୍ଲଡ ରିଲେସନସିପ ଅଛି ତେଣୁ ସେଠି ଆପଣ ହେଇପାରିବେନି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରେବୁଲ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଏଇ ଇନ୍ସୁରେବୁଲ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ଟା ଲାଗୁ ହୁଏନି ଇନ୍ ସରି ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ଅଫ ଇଣ୍ଡେମନିଟି ଯୋଉ କହୁଛେ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ଅଫ ଇଣ୍ଡେମନିଟି ଲାଗୁ ହୁଏନି ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କେସ୍ ଇନ୍ସୁରେବୁଲ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ଟା ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ରହିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଲାଇଫ ଅର୍ ନନ୍ ଲାଇଫ ଇଣ୍ଡେମନିଟି ଟା ହଉଛି ଯେ ଯେତିକି ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟ ଲସ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ହେଲା ସେତିକି ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟ ଲସ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କମ୍ପେନସେଟ କରାଯିବ ତ ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲ ରିଲେସନସିପ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଥିବା ଦରକାର ୱିଥ ଦ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଯେ ଯୋଉ ରିସ୍କ ଏଗେନଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣ ନଉଛନ୍ତି ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଫର ଦ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଅଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଇଫ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ରିସ୍କ ହାପେନ୍ସ what exact loss will occur what exact loss you are to face that exact loss will be compensated to you ସପୋଜ ଆପଣ ଗାଡି ପାଇଁ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଗାଡି ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହେଲା ଆପଣ ଗ୍ୟାରେଜ କୁ ନଉଛନ୍ତି ଗ୍ୟାରେଜ ବାଲା ଦେଖିକି କହୁଛେ 5,000 ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହବ ଆପଣ ସେଠି ଯଦି କ୍ଲେମ କରିବେ 10,000 ଆପଣ 10,000 ପାଇବେ ନାହିଁ ତାଙ୍କର ଲୋକ ଆସିବେ ଯିଏକି ଲସ୍ ଆସେସର କିମ୍ବା ସର୍ଭେୟର ସିଏକୁ ଆସେସ କରିବେ ସର୍ଭେ କରିବେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେବେ ସେଇ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ବେସିସରେ ଯେତିକି ଭ୍ୟାଲ୍ୟୁ ସେ ଫିକ୍ସ କରିବେ ସେତିକି ଭ୍ୟାଲ୍ୟୁ ଆପଣ ପାଇବେ ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟ ଲସ୍ ଯାହା ତେଣୁ ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟ ଲସ୍ 5,000 ହେଇଥିବ ଆପଣ କ୍ଲେମ କରିବେ 10,000 ଆପଣ ପାଇବେ ନାହିଁ ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି indemnity principle of indemnity ହେଲା so these are some of the major principles on which the business of insurance is dependent on ଏତିକି ଥାଉ ଆଜି ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ଲାସରେ ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ୟୁନିଟ ର କିଛି ପାର୍ଟ ପଢେଇବି ମୁଁ ଏଇ ନୋଟ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରିଦେବି ମ୍ୟାମକୁ ଦେଇଦେବି ସେ ଦେଇଦେବେ ହେଲା ଇଜ ଇଟ୍ ଓକେ
थैंक यू सर गुड नाइट सर आइए सर
The
ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍
principle of subrogation
ଗୁଡ୍
କଣ sir?
ସବ୍ରୋଗେସନ ଟା ହଉଛି ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରାଇଟ ଟାକୁ ଥାର୍ଡ ପାର୍ଟିକୁ ଦେଇ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଟା ବେସିକାଲି କେତେବେଳେ ଏଇ ମୋଟର ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କେସରେ ହୁଏ ସପୋଜ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଗାଡି ମାଡ ହେଲା ଆଉ ଜଣଙ୍କ ଗାଡି ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ପଇସା ଟା ନେଇ ଆଇଲେ ଲସ୍ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ଟା ଆଉ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀ ପାଖେ ଆପଣ କ୍ଲେମ କରିପାରିବେ ଆପଣ ସେ ରାଇଟ ଟା ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀକୁ ଦେଇଦେବେ ଯଦି ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି କିମ୍ବା ସେ ପଇସା ଦେଇକି ତେଣୁ କମ୍ପାନୀ ଦେବା ଦରକାର ସବ୍ରୋଗେସନ ଟା ସେଇ କେସରେ ୟୁଜ ହୁଏ ସେଟା ବେସିକାଲି ମୋଟର ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କେସରେ ୟୁଜ ହୁଏ ଯେ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର ଅଫ ଓନରସିପ ଟୁ ଦ ଥାର୍ଡ ପାର୍ଟି ଯେ ଆପଣ ଦି ଜାଗାରୁ ଆଣିପାରିବେନି କାରଣ ଆମେ କହିଲେ ନା ଇଣ୍ଡେମନିଟି ଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆପ୍ଲିକେବଲ ହଉଛି ନନ୍ ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରେ ଯେତିକି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟ ଲସ୍ ହେଇଛି ଆପଣ ସେତିକି ହିଁ ଆଣିବେ ସପୋଜ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଗାଡିଟାକୁ ଦି ଜାଗାରେ ଆପଣ ଇନ୍ସୁର କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଭାବିବେ ଯେ ମୁଁ ଦି ଜାଗାରେ କରୁଛି, ମୋ ଗାଡିର ଲସ୍ ହଉଛି 5,000, ଏଠୁ ବି 5,000 ଆଣିବି, ସେଠୁ ବି 5,000 ଆଣିବି, ସେଟା ହେଇପାରିବନି। ଦିଟା କମ୍ପାନୀ ମିଶିକି ଆପଣ 5,000 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେବେ। Non-life insurance ରେ never go for any double insurances. ଆପଣ ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରେ ଡବଲ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କରିପାରିବେ, ଆପଣ ଦି ଜାଗାରୁ ପଇସା ପାଇବେ। ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଲାଇଫ ଟାକୁ ଆପଣ ଦିଟା କି ତିନିଟା ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀ ପାଖରେ ଇନ୍ସୁର କଲେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ନନ୍ ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରେ ଡବଲ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ଟା ଲସ୍ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ଟା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପାର୍ଟିଠୁ ଆଣିଛ ତା ପାଖକୁ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you. Bye.